Hey, Arch, it's time to start the show, Fatso. Hey, Fatso, start the show. Start the show, Fatso. Start the show. That's right, boys. Start the show. Start the show? You betcha. This is the ArchieLuxury channel, and we want to produce the best content we can for you Fikeroonies. Fikeroonies. The Fikers. That's right. They are Fikers. They're Fikers. The Fikers. The Fikers. That's what we want. I want the Fikeroonies to be ready. I want the Fikeroonies. The Fikeroonies. Fikers. That's right. They are nasty Fikers. That's what they are. They're the Fikers. And guys, we've got a great show today. I want to talk to you about life in general. That's right, guys. This is the ArchieLuxury channel. Let's run an intro and let's start the show. Fikers, let's run the show, Fikers. Fikers. Let's play bum chunks together. I'm here to tell you the awful fucking truth.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love
Thank you so much for your support.
January, February, into March and April. Same way too.
Thank you.
May, June or July.
Fucking hell! Horrid!
I never
Absolutely
let a day
horrid!
go by
I give you shower and you snaky with me. What the fuck did I do to
go
you?
away in August or September, in October and November, not to mention warm December. I love
Half a dozen pieces of fucking
so
shit!
another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too.
If I can be with you.
Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love you.
I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
Want to I am sure that Lord they're watching this program as well, because he cannot stop watching you, because it's basically very attractive to you sexually, even so that he is not into men's, but eventually he is. Lord help me,
Yes, sir.
spent too much money.
I respect you. I will remain.
Okay,
a fan.
I respect you too. I love
no
you.
hard
You can
feelings.
leave now because your time
That's
is
goodbye.
important. I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't want to carry on this bullshit that everything is a struggle. I've got to be totally honest with you. I actually have a tax bill kind of due, and this money would be extremely helpful to meet some obligations that I've got.
In October and November, not to mention warm December, I love you. Though another year has gone, I'm ready for the next one too. Every single second, every minute, every hour, all the whole year through. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Holy
Sunday.
fuck! What the fuck? I'm looking in the mirror!
I love you.
And we are back. The Fikeroonies, we are back. And we are broadcasting. Welcome to the ArchieLuxury live stream program. Hello. I gotta tell you something, guys. It is absolutely absolutely, positively, fan-fiking-tastic to be here today. That's right. I am here for the punters. That's right. We are here. So what is going on? What is happening today? Well, we got some great discussions today. Today's topic, I got some interesting topics. I've done some research. I can get out of my LeCoute. The JJ, I've been offered a swapsy on this. I've been offered a swap. A swap. A swap. That's right. I've been offered a swap. I can get out of this. I got a deal's been offered to me. We got to talk about that later on. I want to tell you I've discovered my dream. I always like dreams, fantasies. I like fantasies. I've discovered my dream car. I tracked it down. I discovered my dream car. And what else do I want to tell you is I also want to talk about the watch hobby is dying. The watch hobby is dying. That's right. It's dying. It's fucked. Now, before we do that, let's get some punters on the stream. Let's get some nice couple of punters on the stream now. Let's get a couple of punters on the stream. Who do we ask to come on the stream? Well, let's send one out to the Zeal. And what I will say to Zeal is, I would say to Zeal, hello, good friend. Hello, good friend. Please join me on my live stream. I want to discuss watches and the way the hobby is dying. That's right. The hobby is fucked. Please jump on. Let's see what they say. Just cutting and pasting. I got a nice thing here. We're going to send it out there. Copy. Bloomp. Done. Look at that. And I'll just put it here too. Hello, my friend. Please come and look at this. You can see it there. What do you reckon, guys? Is that a good little intro? Is that a good intro? Hey? Is that a good intro? We got a super chat coming in now. We got a super chat from Sam Davidson. £2. Almighty Pontiff. Now, I've sent one to Zeal, the Zeal. Let's have a look. Who else? We got let's get my friend Herman Ingram on. He's great. Can we get Clivers? He's always a negative fuck. Let's get him on. Sard Grandapel. He's good. We'll get him. He may be a bit late. Goldberg. We love the Goldberg. Let's get Red Shovel. Red Shovel's good. Let's get Machine Gun Chris. I love my Machine Gun Chris. Tommy. Let's get Tommy on there. Tommy's a great guy. Can we get Marcelo? Marcelo, would we get him? I don't know. Tommy, let's get the Tommy on. Who else can I get? Let's have the Hofmeister. Hofmeister. Who else is there? Let's have a look. I don't want to. Oh, Bear Clooney. Can we get the Bear on? Bear Clooney. Let's get Bear Clooney on. OC. Let's get OC on there. I love my OC. Who else can I get on the stream? Having a look. Let's have a look. Having a look. Who else can we get? Can I get? See, let's get Keslowitz. He's always a good faker. There we go. So I've just sent a few little invites out. Who else do I want to invite? Let me just have a look through the list. There's some good people. Timely's on yesterday. I don't want to piss him off. He was working, so I don't want to get him into trouble. Ross Rachel. Let's get him on there. He's a lunatic and a half, but he's good value. Ross Rachel. Who else? Let's have a look. Just having a look. JJ LeCoute. Let's get the JJ LeCoute on. He's always really good. JJ's a good fucker. Who else is there? I'm just trying to have a look who else I can bring on there. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 ba. Zoso. Let's see if we can get Zoso on. Zoso's a great guy. Really good super chat the other day from Mr. Zoso. Who else is there? That's it. Hisham. Let's have a look there. That's Doc. Let's get Doc on there. I'll get Doc. Doc's okay. And who else? Stefano, can I get him on? Well, it's worth a shot. Let's swing it to him. We'll see if... Okay, guys, there we go. So I've sent the invites out. Invites have been sent. And now we're on the stream. We are on the streams. We're on the streams, guys. We're doing well. We're doing really well. And I got to tell you something. Guys, I want to make sure that we got some beautiful, beautiful stuff happening. We got good stuff happening on our show. That's right, guys. We do. We want to have good stuff. Good stuff is happening. You know what I'm saying, don't you? You get it, guys. Okay, so let's have a talk here. What's going on? What's happening in the watch world? We got some punters here. Let's have a look at some comments. We've got M2 Carlino. Car dealers, any part exchange will be at lowest trade value. The market is fucked, just like watches. And no, we nowhere near the bottom. Sard agrees, thinks we're nowhere near the bottom. I so enjoy the time. You know what I mean? It's pure heaven, the time that I had with you guys. I so enjoy the time we had together. Pure heaven. I got to tell you guys, it's very important to me that we put our stamp in there. That's what I want to do. Beautiful stuff happening. They are all avoiding, what's this? Urinator. Beautiful stuff happening. Yeah, they are all avoiding you. Avoiding who? We're doing our best. That's right. We are complete ineptitude without guests. Oh, my God. What a great comments here. Let's have a look. We got, firstly, congratulations to 1UCLT. You did a great job. First super chat of the day. Then we had NATO coming in. NATO's always good. We had a few other people. 1UCLT. Pork Reapers there. JD. Early start, nice. JD. Pork Reaper. Sep Nally. When we had the Sam Davidson super chat. Always very good, the super chats. We had some good super chats. Urinators there. Thank you. Ryan J. O'Fray. Yes, thank you. Sep Nally. JB. Ryan, my man. We had, I was pleasing. Hello, good friends. Please join me on my live stream. I want to discuss watches and the way the hobby is dying. That's right. The hobby's fucked. Please jump on. The hobby is super fucked. It's not just a little bit fucked. It's really fucked. Fuck this fucked eye from the Latin. To be completely fucked. It's fucked. It's fucked this fucked eye. I gotta tell you there. I can't wait for the Australian road trip. You know, the road trip. We've got a road trip from Brisbane to Melbourne. We're going from Brisbane to Melbourne, stopping in Sydney and Canberra. It will be amazing. Amazing. That's what it will be. It will be amazing. And I got to tell you guys, this is the whole thing. We try our best. You can only try your best in life. Now, we've got some more. Let's have a look here. Signs, car dealers, any part exchange. Okay, we did that one. That was a good comment. Actually, guys, I was looking at some motor cars. Yes, I had a look at some motor cars. I have found my dream car. So, you know, I've always been somebody. What's my dream car? Ferrari, Lamborghini. Then you had things like Koenigsegg and Pagani. Too exotic. Ferrari, Lamborghini is kind of my main. Then I realized I'm a fat fuck. And I realized, you know what? Fat fuck. I want luxury more than well, I want performance, but I want comfort. Bentley or Rolls Royce. And then I realize Bentley, Rolls Royce. Guess what, fuckers? Guess what happens with Bentley and Rolls Royce? They are a bitch to service. Absolute bitch to service. So guess what? I've actually found my dream car. Let me show you my dream car. I want to show you my dream car. That's right, fuckaroonies. I want to show you my dream car. And I got to tell you, man, I got to tell you something. You know what? I'm going to bring it up for you now. This is my dream car. So I've gone on the tangent. Ferrari, Lamborghini. Then you could go Pagani and Koenigsegg. Too niche. McLaren, too niche. Then I realize, then I say, I want reliability. Those fuckers will bankrupt me. You go Porsche. And then I realize I'm a fat fuck. Those sports cars are too big, too low to the ground. Then I go, I want Bentley comfort. But then I realize Bentley will bankrupt me. Okay? The Germans fuck over everyone on the parts. Yes. So I've found my dream car. I'm going to bring it up now. This is my dream car. This is my dream car. Da-da-da-da. Here we go. Which one is it? Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's the 840i. That's my dream car. Look at this. Look at this fucker. Look at this. Look at this fucker here on the screen. That is my dream car. Cabriolet. Now, you might say, what is the best engine? The best engine is the V6 twin turbo. Actually, it's a dual scroll. I don't think it's a twin turbo. Dual scroll. That is my dream car. That is my dream car. We got a super chat's just come in here from Hands, Knees and Toes. Hands, Knees and Toes. hands, knees and toes, hands, knees and toes, hands, knees and toes, £5. Archie, going out with a bang. What should I pay for a Rolex 228-238-0061? What the fuck? Can't take it with you. Okay. Yeah, I agree. You cannot take this shit with you. You can't take it, can you? Nobody can take this shit with them. They can't take it. So you need to enjoy your wealth. That's what you should do, guys. Don't be stupid. Enjoy your wealth. That's right. So let's have a look here and see what are they going for. So what I would do is, if you want to do a price check, that's what our friend Hands, Knees and Toes. We'll go back to the Beamer. Actually, let's just have a quick look at the Beamer. Let's have a look. I got them up. This is the Beamer Cabriolet 840i. Just a fucking amazing. Look at this. Amazing. Look at that. Fuck. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. This is a beautiful BMW. Look at this. Look at this. Crystal knob. Who doesn't want a crystal knob? Look at this. Just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous little beam. It's a monster of a car. This is not a small car. This is a monster. A big German monster. That's what you want, guys. A German monster. It's a monster. This is a monster. It's not a small car. Okay. This is very big. We'll come back to that. Now let's get my good friend. We want to look at how much these Rolexes go for. Well, let's be totally honest there. Let's be honest to the T, because we like to be honest fikers. Let's get this fucker up on the screen. Let's go. So what do you do when you want to know what the pricing is? Well, first thing I do is jump on Chrono24, because it has the most watches. I mean, I know there's the Chrono24 tax. 228-238-0061. Let's have a... Oh, fuck. It's the green dial. Yeah. I totally agree with you. Fuck this shit. Yeah, baby. $60,000. That's US, is it? Fuck me dead. That's expensive. Yes. You know what? I fucking love the green. That green dial is to die for. You know what? There you go. Chrono24, 60 grand. Look, I would basically go in there and say, I'm ready to buy. I got cash. I got a transfer, a wire. Let's do it. I want a deal. Give me your best price. The market is falling a bit. There's not many people who want to spend $60,000 US. That's the same price as that BMW I'm looking at secondhand. That's not much money difference, because 60 US is actually, it's about 100 Aussie, just under 100 Aussie. Fuck it. You know what? I would, okay. So that's what you're looking at. 60. Let's have a look at David SW. Does he have one? Let's have a look. Does David SW have one? Let's take a look. Here we go. Let's have a look. David SW, and we are talking, what are we talking here? We are talking day-dates. Day-date. We're talking day-date. Day-dates. Oh, what's this? Okay, let's have a look. What do we got available in day-dates? That's a 1-2. See, 228 is the... See, the one... Let's have a look at this. See, this one here. Look at that. That's actually pretty damn nice. This size of this fucker here, 36 mil. Fuck. What? 36, too small. Too small. If you're going to spend the money, I think you really want the big boy, don't you? You want the big. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Fuck. See, I'd almost. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. David SW's got 160. There we go. It's on the money. 60,000 US. Okay. I'd probably buy it from David SW because the guy is as straight as they come. See if you can get a deal. You know, as long as you don't want to trade shit in. Let's see what you can do. That's on the money. There you go. Arch. Going out with a bang. What should I pay? Now, in the UK, the prices are even worse. I'd be inclined to maybe fly over to America. I don't know where you're based, but I'd probably the cheapest I'd say America would be pretty damn good to get that watch. That's where you go. What should I pay? Can't take it with you. You betcha. Fuck yes. That is a beautiful. You know what? That's actually my favorite Day-Date. If I had a choice, they could give me one. Hey Arch, what would you like, Fatso? I'd take one of these. I got to tell you, it's going to be fun. It really is together. I got to be honest with you. That watch is going to change your life, man. It'll make you happy. You know, I got to tell you, man, this would change your life. You will be happy. Let me tell you that. I'll tell you what, you would be more than happy. You would be super happy. You know that? Let's get some upvotes happening.
Hey, everybody. It's time to upvote. Woo! Look, I can even do it. Watch. There. It was that easy. All I needed to do is to upvote. That's all you need to do. It doesn't even take a wiggle of your finger or even just a wiggle of one of my teeth here to upvote. Just do it.
There we go. Wiggle of his teeth. Look at that. Did you see that? Let's have a look at this. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. I wanted to go into the cool jazz bar. The line is out the window. The line was out the window, guys. I'll show you. Look at this. Look at the line out the window. The loom. The shroom. The loom. It was too long, so I came into the nerds bar. The nerds bar. Yeah, well, sort of nerdish. It's sort of cool. It's just how it is, guys. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes, guys. I love it. This midlife crisis shit. What do you do, man? Midlife crisis. Midlife crisis shit. Let's buy the green Rolex. That's what I would do, fuckers. Let me get some vitamin C. I need some vitamin C to get the show going. That's what I need to do. Ficaroonies. That's what I need to do. That's exactly what I need to do is get the Fikers on the road. So I got to tell you, man, hands, knees, and toes, buy that bitch. Buy that bitch. Buy that bitch. Let me tell you that. Buy that bitch. Hands, knees, and toes. Buy that bitch. You only live once, and when you're dead for a long time. That's exactly it. Exactly it. We've got the conductor. $5. AC3. Do you waste your money on those overpriced, useless OEM fragrance cartridges, ambient air for your Beamer, or are you smarter than that? No, I got new car smell. I've got new car smell. New car smell. That's right. Because I want my Beamer to smell like a brand new Beamer. Brand new Beamer. I love my Beamer. Love the Pontiff. Love the Pontiff. Love the Beamer. Love Archie. Which will lead to more blowjobs? 60,000 K Rolex or a $60,000 Beamer? Look, I think the Beamer. But the Beamer depreciates like a saber-toothed bitch. It depreciates like a bitch. They really do depreciate. Fuck, they go down. Nasty little fucks. That's what they are. Let's have a look. You know what? Hands, knees, and toes. Just grab the fucking watch. Grab the watch, man. Mitch, I tried sending a super chat, but it hasn't showed up, even though I got charged for it. Jeez, I don't know what's wrong today. Something's playing up here. I got to tell you, something is playing up. If you got charged for it, just put the comment there, Rich Mitch. It is playing up. It's just try again. Showcase watches. Good interior for anyone with a weak bow. Yeah. Even with my 30% commercial discount, Porsche parts are expensive, but I've seen way worse, like Rolls Royce. Yes. Porsche parts are not that expensive. Lambo are the best. Panamera, fatso. So let's get that Beamer back on the screen. Let's get that Beamer on the screen. I like the Beamer. Nothing but a Beamer. Beamer. Where's me? Beamer. Let's have a look at the Beamer. So this Beamer here is $119 fucking $1,000. 2020. It's 4 years old. Look at this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I think that could be the perfect upgrade. That's what I would get. It's got the 6-cylinder 8 series top. It's a flagship model, this, and I want the fucking crystal. I want the crystal fucking gear lever. That's what I want. Fuckaroonies! Look at that crystal knob. I want a crystal knob. Now, let's have a look at the details of this car. Let's have a look here. So, let's have a look. Financing, it's $587 per week. Fuck me dead. $600 a week. Fuck me dead. How much is that? 587 times 4.3. Fuck, $2,500 a month. Fuck me dead. Yeah, fuck me dead. That is expensive. 2.5 a month. Fuck, that's expensive. It's got 23. Let's have a look at this car. It's certified, premium certified. Ah, okay, premium certified. Used 23.5, 8 liters per 100. Okay, that's not bad. 2-door, 4 seats, petrol turbo intercooled 3 liter, mineral white. It's got individual it's got leather trim merino cognac. Yes, sir. Rego December 24, built date September. So it's a late 20, rear wheel drive. Let's have a look what it's got. It's fucking. I actually like it. I love this car. So how much is it? It's $120,000. 120. So how much is that in? How much is that in US fuckaroonies? 120, 123 AUD to USD. That is 80,000 fuckaroonies. It's 80 fucking $1,000. 80 fucking thousand. Fuck me dead. Is that a lot of money? I think that's a fuckload of money. 80,000 US. Fuck. It's a statement car. It makes a statement. It says, I I like the crystal knob. I like the crystal knob. That's what I like. I like the crystal knob in the car. You know what? I fucking think it's beautiful. That is the most beautiful car I have ever seen. That's my dream car. That's okay. That's okay. You know what I mean? That's the dream car. We got Shot in the dark. Let's get Shot on here. Hello, Shot. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well.
Shot. What do you think of the Dream Beamer? Beamer. What do you think of it?
That is a lovely car.
I
If-
must admit, that
if
is
you,
my
if you
dream
can
car.
handle the depreciation, that is a lovely car.
Look, it was actually double the price. It's lost half. It's halved in value. Okay, depreciates
year
like
model?
a bitch. But you know what? It's got 20. It's got 16,000 miles on the clock, man. It's fucking beautiful car. What don't you think?
It is.
I mean,
And 16,000 miles is nothing for a car these days. I mean, I kind of get upset if I don't get 200,000 miles out of one.
you get upset if you don't get 200,000 out of one.
Yeah, before I have to get rid of it. 200,000 miles. Yeah.
You get upset if you don't get how many Ks do you want? 200,000 miles.
Yeah.
200,000 miles.
I
What
know
sort of
conversion's a bitch.
1, 2, 3, 200,000 miles to kilometers. Oh, 320. Yeah, 320. Yeah, you'd expect that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
What
I mean, the
vehicle
days of
have you
having
had
a car.
lately? Tell me this.
You know, the days to having a car till it reached 300, 400,000 miles, I think, are over. Just because of the electronics in them.
Oh.
Because of the degradation of the
days
computer.
of what? So say that again. The days of what? Say that again.
The days of cars lasting 300,000 to 400,000 miles, or I think, are over.
But 200? 200?
Yeah, 300 to 400,000.
No, but how about 200,000? Will you still get that?
Oh, 200, yeah. 200, no problem. But with the
Electronics.
with all the electronics in cars now, all the new computer systems and all that, I think the computers are going to degrade before you get that far.
I mean, look, you can keep the car going if you keep throwing money at it.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, I don't want to throw the parts cannon at it. You know.
Yes.
I don't want to make the mechanic's house payment.
No. I completely get it. What cars have you had a BMW in your life, Shot?
I have not. My brother had a 02 Mercedes, which was not fantastic, but he bought it used, and it was a decent car. I got to drive it.
What's it? What class? What model did he have?
E320, I think.
Okay. Yeah, actually, that had a really good engine in it. It was let down by some of the
computer systems.
Yeah.
It had
the engine after that, they had the 350. It went to a V6. They had some serious problems with that. But the 320 was actually a good engine. Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. I like the shape of that car. I liked it. What color did he have?
something or other. I think 320, 350.
What color
something
was
like
it?
that.
What color? What color?
He had a black and a green one at one time.
I got to tell you, I had a look at this car. Now, okay, that's enough car talk. We're just trying to get this
Party
program
started.
off
Yep.
the go there. I got some super chats are coming in. We did the conductor. No, I don't buy that shit. And then we got another super chat. Sam Davidson, what's the best steel Calatrava with date? Well, hang on, stop. Sam, you're going the wrong way. Most of the Calatravas are precious metal. They don't make terribly many steel Calatravas. In fact, any steel Patex, you normally pay just as much as if it was gold, but for steel. So I don't know why you'd want to go. If you really want a steel Calatrava, you're much better off to go for a white gold Calatrava. Now, I think the best Calatrava with a date in white gold would be this is secondhand because I want to do value, 52.96 or 52.96 or a 6006. Big size, has a date, automatic. That's where I would go. Shot. I want to talk to you. We got another super chat. Rich Mitch, £2. Is this thing on? You betcha. She's working today. Now,
Thank you for the £2.
We've got another super chat. Rich Mitch, £2. Do you like the Day-Date with the lapis lazuli dial? I got to be totally honest with you. If you asked me, Arch, what is your favorite dial? You know what I would say? It's actually the green. It's this green one. At the moment, it is green. The Day-Date with the lapis lazuli. I got to be honest with you. Let's have a look. Let's call it up on Chrono. See, I think no, not a big fan.
That's not me. No.
And also, I believe the lapis dial's only on the 36. You can't get it. See, 36 is too small for me. If I am going to buy a Day-Date, I want If I'm buying a Day-Date, I want 40 millimeter. It's to me, I need the bigger size. Hey, Shot in the Dark, I'm so happy to have you on. I was offered a swap.
Oh, yeah?
I was offered a swap, okay? And I want to talk to you about it. Is that okay or not?
That's fine. That's fine. Which kidney did they want this time?
No, so, you didn't really approve. No, I'm doing a swap for some money, okay?
Yeah.
I want to hear your opinion because you shoot from the hip. You got your own views, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you know how I got the JLC, solid gold JLC?
Mm-hmm.
You know the solid, I'll show it to you. I got the Master Compressor 2.
That's a beautiful watch.
Now, I want to tell you, right? I want to tell you, I want to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at getting out. I've been offered a swap, okay? I need to put 2,000 Aussie in. And he's offered me a swap for this. It's another JLC chronograph. Bringing it up now. What do you think? It's 2 years old. Actually, 2 or 3 years old. And it's a Polaris chronograph in rose gold. What do you think of that?
That's a very beautiful watch there, Archie. Now, my question is, which one do you personally like better?
You know what? A dealer actually told him that he thinks my one is better.
Mm-hmm. But that's not what I asked you. Which one is your preference?
I like this one because it's more classical.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas my one is more avant-garde, chunky monkey. Does that make sense?
Right.
So I think it depends. Which way did you want to go? Like in my case, I kind of like this one because it's more simple. Whereas the one I've got, it's got a date. It's very avant-garde, like how they do the hour marker. That's this one here is kind of funky. I like this. It's a 2-register chrono. I like this because it's simple and traditional, whereas mine is far more avant-garde.
Mm-hmm.
That's not to say there's anything wrong with my one. I mean, I think it's an amazing chronograph. It's I've sometimes, can I say this to you? I listen to the punters. People criticize my stuff.
Now,
And
here's me looking at the two of them, right?
Yeah.
The one that you have,
Admittedly, this isn't a really good photo of the new one. It's taken with a flash.
That's I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
When I look at yours, it's got the traditional pushers.
Yes.
That just looks like it's going to hang on everything. And I don't know whether it does or not.
Oh, mine's got the waterproof pushers.
No,
it's got...
yeah. But you see what I mean with those pushers? It looks like it's going to hang on everything. Your sleeve.
My one or this one?
The one that you have.
Oh yes, yeah. No, they're chunky monkeys. I won't deny that.
This one is the one on screen. The one that they're talking about trade is more streamlined, more rounded than the other one.
Yes.
This one's more melded together than the one that you currently have. So it all goes back to which
Actually,
one.
I'll just bring up a photo. I'll just bring up a photo of the other one, just so you guys can be fair.
It all goes back to which one do you prefer personally? Which one would you rather have? Yeah. I understand that that's waterproof, and that's a very lovely watch indeed.
I think they're both lovely. I probably prefer this one.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to know, what would you do? Not what I would do. What would you do? What do you prefer?
I'm more in line with the 2 registers.
Yep, I like the 2 reg, more traditional, conservative.
Right. And with the pushers on it being more streamlined with the case, I would like that better personally. But this is for you. And you said you like this better. So if it's just the dial difference,
it's not worth doing.
I wouldn't think so. Not with swapping the watches in $2,000. I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
That's just my 2 cents.
No, that's okay. Guys, in the chat, tell us what you think. What do you think? Which way would you Go there. What do you think?
But then again, if you're looking to, change up the collection for the show and take more pictures and do things like that, it would make sense to do some kind of a trade. But
we got another super chat here. Rich Mitch, £2. Those Polaris chronographs in steel can go for big money, he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Polaris chronograph in steel. I loved it. I loved it. I really loved it.
Hans says trade it. No, but I always try to take in the owner's thoughts on it. That if
I
they
understand.
really...
Speaking of owners, we got Mike the Snake is joining us. Mike
wow.
Snake.
Hey, Mikey.
Hi, Arch.
Mike, I was offered a swap. I could swap this JLC for a JLC Polaris for $2,000 more. What would you do, Mikey?
You toss 2,000 on top, or you get 2,000.
I put 2,000 on top.
Can you pull up the Polaris?
Sure. It's an amazing watch. So that's the one I've got. That's the master compressor.
Yeah.
And the Polaris chronograph, 2 register.
Oh,
we lost him.
Well, look at that.
Ooh. Well, I visually, I definitely like the looks of this one better than the other one. This one this one has more. Just the pushers aren't as obtrusive. They're not sticking out as much. But of course, they're not. You're not able to lock them down and make the watch waterproof like that other watch is. But I like the looks of this one. But are you in a position to be able to throw two extra grand in? I mean, because the point made just a moment ago about I think it is good that you cycle watches through your watch box, to keep the show interesting. We can't just keep hashing over the same collection forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and so, yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting a new one for sure.
Mike, the one thing that I asked Arch is, which one do you like better? Which one?
Well, I don't know if I like this $2,000 better.
That's my
exactly.
problem.
That's the big question.
I do like this one because it's conservative. It's more traditional.
So
however,
is that a bitumen dial around the outside?
No,
it's not
just
like
the
that.
Photo's not that great because it's got plastic on it. It's got plastic on it still.
Okay.
And basically, you know what happened to this watch? Can I tell you a story? Can I please tell you a story?
Sure. I love story time.
This guy bought this watch full retail. It was about 50,000 Australian dollars. That's Australian dollars, okay? I think he paid 53. 53 AUD, okay? That's not chump change, Mikey. That's a fair that's not chump change. You understand? 50,000 Australian dollars
is new car money.
That's 33,500, okay?
Yeah.
He bought it a couple years ago. His wife is constantly bitching. You buy watches, da da da, da da da. And he was offered, he sold it for, I'll give you the US dollars because Aussie dollars doesn't mean anything to you. He sold it for I'll tell you what he sold it for, and you tell me what you think. He sold it for 12.5 US.
Oh my God, he got rid.
Wow.
Holy
A
shit.
quarter. Well,
Okay.
he paid 50 US or 50
No.
Australian?
He paid 33.5.
Oh, okay. So he paid. He only got a
Less
third
than
back
half.
out of it.
Less than half. Okay.
Yeah, a third.
Yeah.
He lost. That's a Mike the Snake move.
What? Percentage?
Yeah, that's a Mike the Snake
Look at-
financial move, for sure.
Holy shit.
You know, buy super high and sell for 1/3 the price. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it always goes with me. But
He got 35%. 35%. Okay.
1/3, almost on the money.
He lost 2/3. He lost 2/3 basically. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Now, I would have said to her, honey, I lost so much money. Just let me keep it. Wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. This is a nice watch. I would do if I loved it. I would do whatever I could to
Well, the problem
hang
is
on to it.
the problem is it's cheaper to keep her than it is to get rid of the watch.
We got super chat from P. Clen, $2. Even trade or Fike JLC off. You don't even wear it.
You know, you could get rid of both your JLCs and buy a nice.
I've only got one
Rolex.
JLC, Mike.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you got rid of one of them. Okay.
I don't have the reverso.
Oh, so what's your other gold chronograph?
That's the Breguet.
Oh, the Breguet. Okay. Sorry. Well, you could sell those 2 gold chronographs off and get a nice Rolly, and probably be, just as happy. I would think. Get a Rolex you haven't owned before, maybe a Pepsi or something along those lines. But yeah, this is a beautiful watch. I'm with you though. If I had expendable money laying around, I might consider it, but it just would really depend on my financial situation. Because $2,000's not chump change, and if money's short, then it wouldn't be a consideration. But if you're doing all right, then I'd be thinking about it. What's the size on this one? 42? 40?
Yeah, they're big chunky monkeys. They're not small. They're big chunkies.
Oh, then good, because you got big wrists like me, and you need to fill your wrists up.
Actually, let's go and have a look. Let's have a look at what they're going for on chrono. Because let's face it, Mikey, chrono is what we want to know. We want to know what do these fuckers go for on chrono, because let's have a look here. So if we go JLC Polaris chronograph. Let's have a look what they're going for. That's the one I had. I had that
beautiful.
one there.
On a bracelet?
Gorgeous. Yes, Mike.
Nice.
It was steel. I had a steel one. I loved it. It was a 2 reg as well. It was a 2 reg chrono. Let's have a look what the gold ones are going for. You don't see many gold ones. I must say, Mikey, you don't see many gold Polaris. They're like the gold. That is serious coin, Mike. You know what I mean? It's serious coin. You don't see many gold ones around. Let's have a look. Here we go.
Ah, there's
it's going
one.
for 18 US.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you did it compared to what you paid for your JLC, you'd make out good on this one if you did jump
So
on
it's
it.
going for 18.5. That's in Hong Kong. I don't like that strap there. I don't know what's wrong there. It's gone a bit funny. Look at that. It's gone a bit.
Mhm.
It looks like they tried to squish a 22 onto a 20 or something. 20 lugs.
Yeah. Mike, look at that movement, Mike. Look at the movement.
That's
Now, the
beautiful.
interesting thing is, this watch itself, 42 mil. See, mine is bigger. 18.5 US. Fuck, it's beautiful, right? And I got to be totally honest with you, Mikey. I really think, Mikey, you should. I really think you should. I'm just calling it up. Just give me a minute.
Lapis is
It's not
beautiful.
working. Master compressor chronograph.
Oh, I've already got my JLC master compressor picked out.
You have?
Yeah.
See,
it's
these
their
here,
na-
these are in, see, the master compressor is their diving range, Mike.
Yeah. The one I want is called the JLC master compressor Navy SEALs.
Oh, that limited edition one. Yeah, I remember that.
It's just a straight 3-hander, but it has a rubber.
Okay, so
rubber
these other
dial,
ones I've got,
rubber
they go for
bracelet.
about 18. So it's the same money. Similar. Oh, there's actually, that's a series 1, but that's a different animal. Because I got a series 2. Mine is a series 2. Because you got the date is at the 4.5 on the series 2. The date, like, here we go. That's where the date is, right? So it's actually not far on Chrono. It's the same money for that.
What about selling it? Like just making a low effort push to try to sell it like locally. List it Craigslist or whatever, and see if you can get a buyer at somewhere around this area, and then make a really good offer on the other watch, and then you won't have you'll probably end up with extra money in your pocket.
I got to tell you, Mike, I don't think any day is good at all. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
Well, yeah, I guess so. It just was another alternative idea I had. That's all.
I got to be honest with you, Mike. I think this is amazing. Shot in the dark. Look at that photo. Look at big fuck off chunky monkey. Look at that shot. You see that?
Yes, sir.
What more do you want?
I know.
That is a big in your face watch, man, for sure.
Hey, Mike, I found my dream car.
Oh yeah?
You didn't watch the start of the show?
No, I just walked in.
Mike, I found my dream car. I want to show it to you. I want to get your opinion, okay? Because you're a petrol head. You're a nut for petrol. You're a nutter for petrol. I want to show you my dream car, Mikey.
I'll tell you about my new dream car I just found too afterwards.
Here we go. Look at this. It's a BMW. It's an 840i Cabriolet.
Oh, okay.
So this here is a second-hand one. It's a 2020. It's got 16,000 miles on it. I want to trade mine in and get this one. But you know what stops me, Mike? It's got a crystal knob. I love crystal knobs, don't you?
All my cars have always just had like
I want a crystal knob, Mike.
Okay.
Look at the the Napa. This is special. It's special leather. This is their version of Napa leather. Very ultra soft leather, wood grain. Mike,
Yeah.
I want it. I want it, Mike.
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful car, Arch.
The only problem is, Mike, I don't know if they'd give me enough for mine. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
These car dealers, you know how vicious the car dealers are, Mikey.
You thought the
I
watch
do.
dealers were vicious.
The what?
You thought the watch dealers were vicious.
Yeah, exactly. Archie, have you ever heard of a car company named Lister?
Actually, I've just had a complaint here. Herman, he says the 850i is a piece of crap. Yeah, is that right, Herman? Why does Herman say that? You know?
Some people just think all BMWs.
I rented one in Las Vegas. I'd rather have a top-of-the-line Cadillac. Oh, no. What, an Escalade? Fuck me, dead. It's completely different genre. It's a completely different genre, Herman. Cadillac doesn't make anything that compares to this vehicle here. It's a different genre. That's
Escalade.
like Herman, that's like me comparing you as a classical musician to a rapper. A rapper, bro. It's a different genre. You can't compare them.
Well, an Escalade is just a Suburban with a really nice interior. That's all it is.
And Cadillac doesn't make a what I consider a full size car anymore.
I told you. The thing is, their
CST is a monster.
Anyhow, Mikey, I've fallen in love with this BMW. What do you think of that? How bad could that be?
That's absolutely gorgeous, man. Love the wheels on it.
You know, the problem is the payments would kill me, Mike.
Yeah, no, Arch, you're not. I mean, you're like me. You're always looking.
The payments are more than double what I'm paying, Mike.
Yeah, and you wouldn't get enough out of your old car to even put a dent in.
Well, what I can do is get a HELOC against my home and get it.
Oh, there you go. You know, put your chance losing your home. No. You already have a really nice BMW, Arch.
Yeah. Tell me this, Mikey. What watch would the owner of this car drive? I reckon they'd wear that JLC in gold, Mikey.
Yeah, something like that, probably. Ran into a guy at the grocery store wearing a really old Submariner the other day. We got into a great conversation. He'd had 272 dives with that watch. Like, he was a diver. And he actually used that watch for diving and had 270 plus dives on that watch. And
I got to be totally honest with you, Mike. Can I tell you this? That Beamer would make me happy forever. Would that Beamer be better than my Beamer?
That's totally subjective, Arch. That's up to you, you know.
Eye of the beholder.
I got to be honest with you, shot in the dark. I really do think this Beamer would be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I can see you having a lot of fun in it.
Oh, yeah.
Archie, pull up a car called the Lister Le Mans.
Now, the problem is, Mikey, these cars are so short production run.
Oh,
you know,
limited?
I remember Lister, they're so fucking short run. How do you get that fucker serviced?
Oh, they use common engines for generations, so the parts for that thing are going to be available for a long time.
They used to say the same thing about McLaren. It uses a BMW engine. It uses a fucking. They used to say, "Oh, it just uses a Mercedes." No, it's not. It's so fucking specialized. It's a bitch, Mike. I got to tell you. Let's get it up here. It's called a. What's it called there? It's called a Lister.
Lister
they
Le Mans.
LAS Lister Le Mans. Let's get this fuck up on the screen now. Is this it here?
Yes. I just came across
That's a
this car.
Jaguar. They do stuff with Jaguar.
Well, I'm in love with it.
No, Mikey, these are a piece of shit. These are a piece of shit, Mikey. Jaguars are very temperamental sons of bitches.
Yeah, well, they've seemingly
Stay
worked
the
bugs out of
fuck
it.
away from this. This is 7 liters of heartache. Your Porsche is so much better than that. This is Jags.
Yeah, well, I just found it really aesthetically pleasing.
Oh, it's pretty.
I wouldn't trade
Mikey
my car
Casco
for
says,
it.
like Rolls-Royce used BMW 7 or 8 series subframes. You betcha. That's right, Mikey. That is right, because otherwise they can't afford to run the car market. The car market's based on standardizing parts across the entire range.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. No, they all companies outsource for a lot of their different parts.
The big problem with Jaguar is once they age, you're wrenching on those things all the time. A friend of mine had one, and he would move it just long enough to have to tune it up again.
Oh, they are trouble. You know this, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, they're English, so it's almost kind of to be expected a little bit. I know they definitely went through like a decade of cars that I just absolutely found terrible, but now they're making some pretty sleek looking cars, man. Wow.
Now, I like,
owned by the Indians now, Mike.
yeah.
They're not that sleek or that good looking. In fact, nobody buys them, Mike. Nobody wants them.
I like the old XJs.
But yeah, I like the E-types. I mean, that's the only.
Oh yeah,
real,
the E-types are classic.
That's the only vintage.
They haven't made the E-type
I
since
would
the
own.
70s, Mike.
Yeah, but that, I mean, otherwise I'm not gonna enter into the Jaguar world unless it's in an E-type. Bottom line.
They haven't
You
done
like
this
that obscure shit, don't you?
70s, Mike. That was
What's
years ago. And you know the thing is, Mike, this is the model that replaced the E-type. This is the XJS.
Oh, this is a modern kind of take
No,
on
this came
the
out in the 70s.
XJS.
They haven't made this. This is a 70s car, Mike.
Okay. Well, the XJS is one of those I didn't really like, but these guys have taken and done the appropriate things to it to make it look pretty darn sick. Pretty darn awesome in my book. You know, they widened the fenders, bigger wheels and tires. They hopped that Jaguar V12 up to about 500 horsepower, you know, not sure, but it probably retained the good old inboard disc brakes like Jaguar always had. You know.
Yeah, disc brakes are good. Drum brakes are terrible, Mike.
No, the Jaguars always had disc brakes, but they were right up against the third member in the center. The brakes weren't out at the wheels. You know what I'm saying? The disc
Jaguar.
brakes.
You know who there's very famous, you know, the Mercedes SL, you know, the SL, the Gullwing. They had drum brakes, and it was when when what actually happened was they got whipped by Jaguar. We got Yankee Doodle. $5 is a Mercedes E-Class. Look at me, because we all know it's garbage. It's garbage. So, okay, let's back the truck up and have a talk about this. I want to talk about this with the Mike, the fucking snake. I want to talk to Snakey. The E-Class, I got to tell you something. I actually am very impressed with the Mercedes-Benz.
I would have probably bought an E-Class this time had they not had the
new
mild
one is
hybrid.
really
and the
nice.
turbocharged
It's
engine.
really nice. It's really nice. Look at the 2024
Oh, it's a lovely
E-Class.
car.
But you know
It's
what's
the
wrong with
drivetrain
it?
I didn't like.
You don't like the drivetrain?
No.
The big problem is it's so much computers in this shot.
Exactly.
You know?
It wasn't the look of the car. It wasn't anything like that. It was the drivetrain. It's a turbocharged 4-cylinder light hybrid. And when you start complicating the plumbing,
oh man, yeah, no, that's your worst nightmare.
yeah.
Great,
And I
great,
bought a Honda.
great while it runs fine, but as soon as something goes wrong, man, you know, be prepared to spend cubic dollars. Similar to owning a Porsche.
I love that color. That E-Class there is so sexy. Now let's just rejig the conversation. Can I rejig? So Mikey, I just want to tell you, I'm in love with that BMW.
I would be too, Arch. That's a really
one of my
beautiful
role
car.
models has that BMW. You know who that is, don't you?
No.
CB.
Okay.
Oh. Nice.
I never would have guessed.
Yeah, he's actually got one for his wife. She's got a I think she might even have an 850. I'm not sure if it's an 840 or an 850, but she's got that 8 Series. That is one of the most sexiest looking cars you have ever seen in your life. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, let me just say this to you. I think it's beautiful. I think that's a dream car, because I actually, can I say this to you, Mike? I actually thought about it. You know what my dream cars were? This is what I thought, okay? Let me tell you honestly. I think for me, okay, I want to share this with you, Mike, because you're a good guy. I want to share this with you. For me, I started thinking, what's a dream car? What's a dream car? And I started saying, you know what's a dream car? I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari, okay? I wanted a Ferrari. I always wanted Ferrari. And you know what my favorite Ferrari is? Probably a 599. I like the 599 Ferraris. You know those 599s? Right?
Yeah, I can see the pictures. I'm not really up on Ferrari models and stuff.
You know,
And then I thought, you know what? How about a Lamborghini? That's even more. It's a Lamborghini is even more Italian, right? But then I thought, you know what? Hang on a minute. I don't want to have a Lamborghini or Ferrari. I want reliability. So I immediately said, well, I want an Audi. You know, the R8, because that's German. It's actually got a lot of underpinnings with the Lamborghini.
Yeah,
right?
Lamborghini runs. Yeah, Lamborghini runs the Audi V10.
And then I thought about it, and I thought,
V8.
you know what? Actually, to tell you the honest truth, that's all bullshit. I would really like to go German. Let's go Porsche 911.
There you go.
Okay?
Now you're talking.
And then I realized something, Mike. I can't afford the 911, so I would have to go for a Boxster. Okay?
Ooh. Okay, what about a Cayman?
Then I realized I went to my local Porsche dealer and I sat in one and I realized I'm too fucking fat for one. So I scrapped that. That's no longer the dream car. I started saying, hang on a minute, what about a Rolls Royce? Rolls Royce. I want a cabriolet, okay? Rolls Royce cabriolet. Look at this. Like a Dawn or something like that, right? A Dawn. I wanted a Dawn. Look at this. You could land a helicopter on the back. Then I realized that's really quite an obnoxious car. That's really, look, I like that boat. This is actually the color I want too. The blue, the orange pinstripe, and that orangey, that's the same leather that was in the BMW.
You know, Archie,
Now, then I said, hang on a minute. This is too ostentatious. I want a Bentley cabriolet. Right? But guess what? Then I said, hang on a minute. The service costs on a Rolls Royce or a Bentley would bankrupt me, okay? I can't afford that shit, okay? And then I thought, hang on a minute. Go back to the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce, right? Look at this. That's my dream, the Dawn, right? Go back to its roots. Go to a BMW 840. Now, the 40 engine is the best. That's the best engine for reliability. And look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's the same blue as mine. Look at that. That's my car in the 8 Series. That's what my dream car is. But I can't afford to buy it new. I want to buy it pre-owned, second-hand. Do you understand?
right?
That's how I came to my dream car. I can't afford to buy a new one of these. You've got to be joking. I can't afford it. This is my dream, would be to have to get the cabriolet. You know what I'm saying or not?
All right, I have a nosy question.
Yes.
How much does that 840 cost out the door?
Brand new or second hand, you're saying?
Brand new.
Oh, it's $250,000.
Holy moly.
Yeah, they depreciate like a bitch. They depreciate like my Jaguar, JJ LeCoultre master compressor in gold. That's what they depreciate. They depreciate like a bitch. They depreciate like a bitch. You understand?
Well, definitely you'd want to get it secondhand, no doubt.
By the way, I got a new strap for my Zenith. Do you like that strap, by the way? What do you think of that?
That's nice.
It full screen it. I'm going to show it to you. This is the strap. Look at the blue. It's got that blue. I want to ask you, would the guy who's driving that 840i, would he be wearing a Zenith or would he be wearing a gold JLC? What would he be wearing?
He'd be wearing a Boss watch. That's what he'd be wearing.
He'd be wearing a Boss watch. Boss. He's probably, I don't know. Can I ask you this? Seriously, we've got a super chat from Patel Philippe, the classic Patel Philippe. $5. Is the JLC Reverso minute repeater the best bang per buck minute repeater around? Show us a picture, Fatso! That's what he's saying. Show us a picture. We're going to bring it up now. We're going to bring it up on the screen now. This is the JLC minute repeater. This is an amazing watch. This is the Reverso. I got a friend who actually has this. I think he sold it. But this is it's a little bit small, but it is beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Agreed.
I would love a minute repeater. You know that. Now, I want to run something by you guys. Guys, I want to tell you this. Now that I got shot and I got Mike the Snake on, I want to tell you guys something. The watch hobby is dying. Okay? The watch hobby is dying, okay? The hobby's dying, okay? Okay? I'm just telling you, it's dying, okay? How do I know this? I know it's dying. The watch hobby is dying, okay? People are not buying the watches like they used to. It's not the same. Now, I want to say this to you. The hobby's dying. Prices are coming down. It's fucked. Okay? It's totally fucked. Okay? It's totally fucked. Okay?
That, because everybody was talking about Rolex jacking their prices up all the time.
Let me show you something, okay? Let's have a look at this. I want to show you something very serious today. Have a look at this, Houdinki. Look at this, Houdinki. What are they doing on Houdinki today? Tennis legends? Oh my God, I can't think of anything more boring than tennis, right? They did an article on a fucking IW, a Porsche design. Fuck that off. A Zenith Defy. Look at this. It is dying. Do you understand? This is just boring rehash garbage. Houdinki can't keep me excited. Okay? I can't be fucking there's nothing on Houdinki that excites me anymore. Do you understand?
Archie, think of it this way.
There is nothing on Houdinki that it bores. They're talking tennis. Oh my fucking God. They're talking Zenith Defy. Fuck me dead. They're talking garbage. If we go to they've got a store. They have their own store now, right? They got their own
You know
shop.
what the most
Stuff, right? They sell overpriced shit at Houdinki, okay?
Do you know what the most common sold watch is today?
What's that?
Luxury watch?
No, just watch.
Citizen?
Not Seiko. Citizen. Yeah, Citizen would
No,
be my guess.
Apple Watch.
Apple? Oh yeah, for sure. But that doesn't even fall into the category of watch. That's a wrist
I'm
worn
sorry, but
computer.
it does.
Yeah, but I mean, unfortunately, it does. But it's a
But
wrist.
that is the most common watch sold today,
Yeah.
and it
I gotta
doesn't make
tell you,
any difference
I wanna
whether
show you something
you're
else. Go to
a high
blog
schooler
to
or
watch.
whether you're a
blog-
millionaire.
A blog to watch, right? Look at this. A blog to watch. And what's he bringing up? He's got articles on. This is July 17. That's 2 days ago. He's talking about this fucking piece of garbage. SpongeBob watch. Ulysses Narden. Boring as fuck. What else we got here? We got a fucking Mido. Fuck me dead. Let me eat dog shit in the backyard. Some fucking independent. Look at this garbage. Seiko. Fuck me dead. Can you not see the watch industry is dying? Look at the garbage we're looking at here. Look at the fucking dog shit we're looking at. They're discussing a Marathon Jeep Rubicon watch. Holy fucking shit. What do we do? The market is fucked. It's over, boys. It's over. This is it. It's over. This is it. It's over.
It's over, Red Rover.
Yeah, you can only reinvent the wheel so many times.
I'm not going to New York this year. It's over. It's fucked. JJ's not organizing stuff. He doesn't want, JJ sort of, he realizes it's fucked as well. He's just trying to, JJ's had a really tough time. He's had a really tough time. Do you understand that?
Wasn't aware of that.
You're coming. Are you coming to New York, Mike?
Yeah, I hope to be.
Maybe
yes,
it's
absolutely.
not going to work out because I'm not going to be there.
I would love for you to be there, Arch.
I'm just telling you, Mike, it's a disaster. Everything has gone wrong in this industry. It's fucked. It's over. Okay? It's over. It's over. We got a super chat, Neo. $10. Just because nobody complains doesn't mean all parachutes are perfect. Hashtag Thomas Matthew Crooks forever.
Let's not give him any more oxygen, shall we?
We've got Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, how do people react when you proudly showed them your 3944? Tick, tick, tick. That was the quartz. 33 mil Patek. People who knew what a Patek was, they all said, why would you buy a quartz? People who didn't know what Patek is said, nice watch.
That's right. You know, and so many people.
We did Neo Tan. We did Neo. Super chat, Patel Philippe, $2. You missed one above Neo, fuckface.
You know, the thing is, a lot of people don't even wear a watch anymore. They just use their phone.
Oh. Patel Philippe, $5. Show me your favorite JLC Reverso Grand Tolly. Let's see if it still says Grand Tolly. Ultra thin is for pussies. Let me show you something, guys. I'll show you my favorite. Do you want to see my favorite, guys? Jaguar Reverso Grand. I'm going to show you my favorite. You know what my favorite Reverso is now?
This is the big one.
You know what's my favorite here? I got to be honest with you. These aren't fucking favorites. These aren't looking favorites. Nothing favoritism here. These are pretty bleak. You know what I want? I want a big fuck off. I tell you what I want. Look at this. This is a Grand Tawley. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That fucker there. That's a Grand Tawley.
Aren't the Grand Tawleys automatics?
No. Most of the Reversos are mechanical, manual wind, Mikey.
I know, but they made some fat square ones that were automatics. Squadra. Oh, okay. You're right. You're right. I got Squadra and Grand Tawley mixed up. You're totally right.
I got to tell you, my favorite Reverso is the Reverso Tribute Calendar. This is what I'd go for, the gold. I want one of these. Look at these. This here is my favorite.
Ooh, beautiful.
The calendar in gold, the duo face. Look at that. Fucking sexy as fuck.
2 watches in one as well.
We got another super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. What does a 44 mil PAM with the 7750 minus the chronograph say about you? Noisy. It's noisy as fuck.
No, he asked what a 40 millimeter PAM.
Yeah, I hate 40 mil. That's too damn small. You want 44 in PAM. 44, 44, 44.
I owned a 40. It was too small for me. It was too thick.
Guys, I'm just going to get a jacket. I am freezing. I've got icicles forming here. I'm just going to get my jacket from my secondhand BMW. I'm going to get my jacket, okay?
All right.
Can you cover me for a minute, Mikey?
Yeah, no problem. So, the Panerai, the 40 millimeter Panerai that I bought was on an impulse buy. I didn't realize it wasn't 44 until I got it home and realized, oh, it's only 40. But it was kind of special because it had the Zenith El Primero movement in it. So it was kind of special in that respect. But the fact that it was only 40, just I didn't own it for very long. Because, if it's a PAM, it's got to be 44 or bigger.
Now, my thing is, Tan, with this Jaguar Reverso dual face here, this is an Archie watch if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of his Grand 8 that he had for so long. The chrono, if it were me, I would go with the, I can't think of the name of it now, but the one he's talking about trading for. But I don't see $2,000 worth of difference in the trade. So I think that's a, but
not when they're both selling for the same price.
But the thing is that but that one being practically that one being brand new, I don't think would be a terrible price, since the guy didn't get a chance to wear it. So I'm not really sure, but I don't know, Tan.
We got a super chat from Neo. Can you pull it up? Do you have the powers?
I do not, and I don't see it.
Yeah, it's just a few posts back.
No, there's no new one.
I don't have the powers anymore. We'll have to wait for Archie to get back.
Yep. No, there is another one. It's from William Mummy. $5.
Here we go. A super chat from Will Money. Let me tell you this, guys. Will Money is a great guy. He does a lot for me. Will Money, $5. Big boy. I've been planning all year to see you in America, and now you're like Jeremy Irons saying, "This is it! The music has stopped, and I don't hear a thing." Well, let me tell you, how am I supposed to come to America? Tell me. How am I supposed to come to America when I don't have any money to go? Because it's going to cost me $2,000 to fly there. And I got to be honest with you, boys. The economy's tanking and the US dollar is so strong.
And you know what the funny thing is, Arch?
What's that?
The Federal Reserve and the Biden White House have devalued the U.S. dollar twice this year. Twice.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why gas prices are $5.79
That's
a
why
gallon?
everything's going up.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy, man.
Now, did Cliver send us a super chat?
That's why your grocery bills tripled.
Exactly.
I don't know what to say anymore. It's a disaster. Do you understand?
I completely understand disaster.
The world is going to hell in a handbasket.
I'm going to tell you something, guys. I really
Super chat. From Patel.
Patel Philippe, $2. Show me a Moser you'd actually consider to buy. There is no Moser I would buy, fuckers. Nothing.
There's some beautiful dials.
I would rather buy that BMW on finance than buy a Moser. Nothing. You know something, boys? It's time to wake up. I want to tell you the truth, okay?
I've got my my Mark mug. I'm rubbing it right now. Where's Mark? I'm rubbing
Let me
it.
show you something. I'm going to show you. Can I show you boys something?
Come on, Mark.
Let's pretend. Let's pretend for one moment here, right? Let's pretend for one
If I
moment we
had
want to
those bucks,
pretend
I'd
we're in
bring
America.
them
We
to
want to run
Oklahoma.
away and buy an apartment, right?
Yeah.
I want to buy a luxury apartment, okay? I want to buy a luxury apartment, right? How much does a luxury apartment cost? We want to buy you want a 3-bedder. You don't want a 2-bedder. If you're going to drive an 8 Series, you need a 3-bedder, don't we? What do you think?
Sure.
Look at this. 3-bedder. You want to buy a 3-bedder, don't you? How many bedrooms would you want, Mike?
Oh, of course, 3 bedrooms.
I mean, let's face it.
I'd have a separate girl in each of the 3 bedrooms, so I could just bounce
We want
between
3.
bedrooms.
We want 3, okay? 2 bathrooms. We want 2 car spaces for starters. We don't want 1 fucking car space, do we?
Absolutely not.
Let's have a look here. We're going to look at this is what it costs to live in Brisbane. 3-bedroom. This is not that special. It's not that fucking special. Look at this. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car, 207 square meter apartment. $1.75 million.
For God's sakes.
Now, this is literally 5-10 minutes from the city. That's the city in front. All it is a monstrosity, right? I don't even like that monstrosity, okay? I don't even like that thing, okay? Let's have a look what else they've got here. What else they got? I just want to show you. This is the reality. Do you see the reality of life, okay? If we want to be playboys, I want to be a playboy. I want to be a playboy, okay? I want to fuck the bitches. I want to be a... Holy shit. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. This is like a nice building, apartment block. 3.8. Holy fuck, that's expensive. What do you think?
I would never live in a building
Okay,
like
you got
that.
a nice view.
I couldn't afford to live in
Okay.
Australia at that price.
Actually, that is quite nice. You could fuck bitches on the dining room table, don't you think?
Sure. You bet.
You could fuck bitches.
I'd have to turn that dining room into a
Actually, that's got a cool pool. That'd be really cool.
into a bunkhouse.
Oh, we've got a movie theater as well. Fuck me dead. What is this place?
Wow.
Actually, that is pretty cool house, actually. That is very cool house. Man! You know what? I just walk around nude in the lounge room. I just live in the lounge room. Don't you? Fuck, I like
pretty
it.
ritzy. Pretty ritzy.
That's not bad at all, actually, but I can't afford that. Let's keep going down. That's 2 million. Let's have a look here. Just looking for an apartment. Here we go. 2-bedroom. Oh, who wants 2? That's poverty pack, isn't it? 2-bedroom is poverty pack. Didn't we say that? Here's one, 700,000. What's this look like? Oh, ground floor. That's for the servants. That's where you put the servants in. Gee, that's very lower middle class, isn't it? Very lower middle. Fuck. Some of this stuff is depressing, don't you think? Fuck me dead. What do you think? See, what I'm trying to show you is, guys, housing is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to pull off, we're going to be a playboy, what sort of money do we need to spend on a place? There's 1.7.
More than I'll ever have.
This is in West End. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car, 137 square meters. Okay, this is more realistic. Okay, let's have a look at this fucking place. See, it's a epoxy balcony. It's not that great. Is it? Look at that. See, I want to be a playboy. I want to bring the bitches back to the rooms. And I want them to say, wow, you're loaded. You're minted. Unfortunately, you need to spend a lot of money, don't you think? What's this like? This is actually looking 1.175 million. That's not bad. Nice coffee machine. What do you reckon of that, guys? Could you do that or not? It's not that luxurious, is it?
No.
What do you think, guys?
Well, I mean,
It's nice.
You
How
can
many
check it out.
Is it?
Oh, that's a nice pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you share it with the rest of the people
I
in the
know.
apartment block. That's not your
I know.
private pool.
Oh, I know.
So that's where it is.
And,
And
you know,
that's
the bad thing is, without a truly private residence, you can't take the bitch back and do the skinny dip at the pool.
No skinny dipping. And this is the thing, guys. We buy the BMW, we get the apartment. What watch would we get? You know what I reckon the best bang per buck? Best bang per buck is this gold JLC, man. What do you reckon? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that like a Playboy would wear?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think? No?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Maybe not a watch collector Playboy, but
Why is that? It's a JLC. What's wrong with J? It's a watchmaker's watchmaker, Jamaica.
oh, I know. It's just that a Playboy would probably be more buying more hype. You know, he'd probably be wearing a Daytona or something.
They're too expensive. We want bang per buck. He's a pretend Playboy, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $2. One bedroom in Alice Springs is so you. Do you see what the problem is? It is expensive. This is how expensive it is now. Do you see how expensive the cost of living is now? Look at this shit.
Now, Patel, the thing is, Archie at least has to have 2 bedrooms. One for him and one for the office.
Well, look at this. This here. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 car. $1 million. $1 million. Is it? Look, it's a bit cramped.
Look at the view. You get a view of another building.
Oh, you got the river there too. The river's there.
Okay, so you get to watch people float by. Yeah, pass.
Is it not that luxurious, is it? It's nice. Nice flooring they've got. Really nice flooring.
They've filled all of the spaces up really nicely, you know, because the square footage that you've been rambling off is not much. I mean, these might be 3 bedrooms.
Square meters is not huge, is it, Mikey?
No, it's not. It's pretty small.
108's not terrible, Mike.
108 square meters is what do you multiply it by 2.2?
You want it to feet?
Basically square yards.
That's 1,162 square feet.
All right. Well, that's medium. That's not that small.
It's medium, Mike.
Yeah, that's not that small.
But it's $1 million. $1 million, Mike. Fuck this
Yeah.
guy. What does he do? He collects Hawaiian shirts.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Maybe we got pictures of producer Michael's wardrobe.
Look at this. Nice bathroom.
Oh, that's completely
nice
sterile. Ooh.
But if we had one of those BMWs, we could bring the bitches back, couldn't we, or not?
Oh, yeah. All day.
What do you think? That's what I'm trying to do, is bring the bitches back. We want to bring them back, man. We want to bring them back to our Do you see what I'm saying? Life is expensive. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Like, it's no longer easy to do, is it? You see what I mean or not?
Well, you're my hero for doing what you've done and what you're doing from working at home out of your own house. You are a standout, Arch, because
Hey,
most
thank you.
most people that work at home for 3 hours, for 5 hours a day, let's say 6 hours a day out of their house, aren't really, surviving. They're probably there because they have to be. They can't. There's no actual job out there for them. That they can find. I mean, yeah, like I'm lucky enough to do my art and be able to when I'm able to do the art, I'm able to make enough
I
to
can't believe how
hold my
expensive
own.
life is, guys. Do you understand? Is America cheap? One thing about America,
No.
can I say this to you? I
Oh,
didn't find
shit.
anything fucking cheap in America.
No.
Come to Northern California, man.
I mean, look at this. This is a
No, I
beautiful
mean,
size. 231 square meters, $3.7 million. Fuck me dead. That's only
I
3
mean,
bedroom, 3 bathroom, 4 cars. So what?
even the flyover states, Mike, is expensive now.
That
See,
that
this is
is
something I
everything you were wanting, though, Archie. That you wanted
sort of garbage. This is the
multiple
sort of
car
garbage I'd have
spaces.
to buy.
Well,
This is
yeah,
the garbage
Mike.
I'd have to buy because I can't afford anything. Look at this. This is the garbage I'd end up be buying because, and even this, I'd be strapped out. You understand? I'd be strapped out affording this sort of garbage. Okay, this garbage. Look at this, horrible. Look at that. There's nothing sexy about that. A mattress on an old bed. Oh my god. What a fucking disgrace. It's terrible. You understand what I'm saying? Life is so, you want something cool or trendy, they're expensive. Do you see what I'm saying or not? There's nothing cheap here.
You're
Got
you're
collect
looking
invest.
all in
Who's
town.
joining us? What's
How you
collect
doing?
invest? Oh, I'm okay, man. I'm okay.
I think if you buy a log cabin near Colorado, that'd be kind of good. Just
It's so expensive. Colorado is dear, man. Colorado's dear.
Nice seeing you, Arch. Have a
Shot.
good evening.
is
I want to say thank you for coming on, man. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
What's
I just
wrong?
gotta take care of some things.
Shot, I
all
want
right,
to say
man.
a big
See you
thank
later,
to
buddy.
coming on,
Shot.
man. I really love you coming on. I need your support, man. Okay.
No problem, man. You got it.
me take care of dogs.
We got a super chat here. We got a super chat here from Patel Philippe, $2, $10. AC3 sent you a video on WhatsApp. Can you please play for Shot and get his take on the technique in the video? He's an expert and his opinion is valued in the field. Maybe play 5 minutes. Okay, just getting this video up now. What sort of video is this? I've never seen this video. Shit.
Ah, grilling. He's a griller.
That looks like a nice piece of steak, Mike. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Nice barbecue, don't you think? What do you think?
Yeah, it looks it's beyond your basic little Weber. It's got 2 sides, 2 sections.
Well, he's not using gas. He's using charcoal there, isn't he?
It looks like charcoal. Yeah.
I don't know what sort of cut of meat that is, but barbecue steak shrimp. Barbecue. What's that? Is that a good cut or a shit cut, Mike?
Well, it's barbecued steak, and then he's gonna barbecue the shrimp later on. and
What
it's
I
going
really
to be
hate is they add chemical to the steak to tenderize it.
I didn't know that.
Hey, Shot, how you going?
Yeah, we watched this the other week. I believe this is Whiskey Reaper.
Yes, it is. What do you think of a nice barbecue? What do you think of the steak?
The grill is fine, the
steak
meat is
barbecue?
fine, but he puts so much crap on the meat you're not even tasting the meat. And then he doesn't allow the meat to actually sear before he starts turning it over and over again.
Yeah, you gotta. That's one of the
You're
secrets.
supposed to only turn it over once, aren't you?
Yeah, but he's turning it over like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Exactly. So, my thing is he really botched the cooking on this.
You
and
don't
a lot
touch
of-
I
leave
have
it,
no
leave it.
comment.
What's the point of tapping it? What's that going to do?
That's just called killing time.
I don't know why he balances the plate there. Take the plate away.
I don't get what he's doing either, besides screwing up. Hey, it's not my kitchen.
My guess is those 2 steaks are going to taste delicious when they're done, regardless of how they're cooked.
Mike, he put so much seasoning on there, they're swimming.
Yeah, but that gets burnt off, comes off when in cooking, and
No, he marinated them in all this.
yeah. Well, listen, I'm not going to make any comments on his
Yeah.
cooking. I'm not.
No.
I mean, I cook a killer steak.
I don't understand what he's doing here. This is really now he's closed the lid, and that's
Right.
not necessarily. That's just going to make it even worse, don't you think?
No, that's one of the tricks to cooking a nice thick steak is kind of literally almost baking it for a bit so that you get the outside seared but not burnt, but you get
Well,
the
now he's
nice
cooking the
red
shrimp. Look at
inside.
that. What do you think of those shrimp? Look nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those look really nice.
It looks like they're ready to. They need to come off of that grill right now, or they're going to be
You
dry.
reckon he got to flip them over, doesn't he?
No, if they're white like that, they're done. They need
You
to come
reckon?
off that grill. Oh yeah, 100%. That's how you know they're cooked. Is when they change from orange to white like that.
Yeah, I'm not really that keen on his cooking.
I told you it was going to look good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I bet you.
That's not terribly cooked, is it? That's not overcooked. What do you think, mate?
It looks pretty perfectly cooked to me. Well, the true test is when you slice it in half in the middle and see how you did.
But I like a good medium steak.
Yeah.
That's not a bad video, though. I didn't mind that. Did you like that?
Yes.
So, guys, what I wanted to tell you is the thing is, right, it's very expensive to live these days. And I really do think it's not cheap to rent a place in Australia or America. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to buy a place. I still think a cool car. What key things would you need to pull the birds? A nice apartment, a nice car, and a nice watch. And a shitload of money. I think the money comes.
Money is number one.
And a small dog.
No, I don't want dogs in my fucking.
The girls love them.
You're going to be kicked out of your apartment if you're renting your apartment. They're not going to let you stay there with a fucking dog.
Are you
And they shit
renting?
all
I
over
thought
the
you were
place.
buying.
Right?
I thought
They
you were
shit
buying,
all over the
Arch. You're quoting all these $1 million prices. I thought we were buying. So, and plus, you know, you get a nice dog like mine that's house trained, right? That's barking at me right now, telling me I'm gonna take a pee in your house if you don't let me out right now. I'll be right back.
I think we might have missed a super chat. We've got a super chat coming up here. We've got a super chat. Let's have a look here. We've got super chats galore. Patel Philippe, $2. You missed 2 super chats above the barbecue steak one. Let's have a look. The barbecue steak. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Will Money. Yeah, this is right. Will Money, $5. If the music has truly stopped, I'm willing to throw in a fair share with other punters to get you to America for one last rodeo. What do you think? Hey, I'm happy to go. Let me ask you, Shot, do you reckon the market is over? The watch hobby is dying? I think the hobby's dying. People are not coming into it.
Well, you know, it's the thing is, most people have a cell phone now, and if
Yep.
you look at most people when you go down the street, do they wear a watch?
Nope.
No. If they're wearing a watch, they're wearing a smartwatch.
Yep.
99% of the time. So
Yep.
the traditional mechanical market
Yep.
is going to continue to become upscale and more upscale as time goes on.
Yep.
It has no alternative.
Yep.
And it's just going to become that more expensive and that more exclusive because the people who actually know how to build them and make them and repair them are going to get fewer and far between.
Yes.
Used to be every town had a shoemaker or shoe repair and a watch repair.
Yes.
You don't have that anymore. You actually have to go hunt them up.
Yes. That's a fair point.
And the bad thing is that particularly in the shoe repair, just because shoes get repaired more than watches, you have to be careful about the shoe repair person, that they know exactly what they're doing.
You know, the problem with shoe repair is that we've got Chinese shoes now that are disposable. Once they got the rubber sole, there's nothing you can repair.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need a shoe with a leather base. You understand?
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay.
And watches are gone the same way. Most watches are disposable pieces of shit, aren't they?
Absolutely. Have been for decades. I can remember in the mid 80s getting my first Timex.
It could take a beating. It could take a licking. That was Timex. Remember Timex?
Yep.
It'll take a licking because it's what was the saying they
It'll
said?
take a licking, take a licking and keep on ticking.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a commercial with an elephant that like stomped on it. I don't think it survived. Actually, I think it smashed. They said we can't survive an elephant stepping on it, but our watches still kick ass or something like that. But
we got Ryan J.O. Fry, $2. Ordered Thai food so hot I saw Jesus fuck me dead. Thai food. Look at that. He's got a Mercedes SLK 230. I love the SLK 230. It's a great car. Whiskey Reaper, seasoning meat is key. You know what? Good meat doesn't need seasoning.
I'm with Archie on that one. I want to be able to taste the meat.
Yes. You want to taste the meat, guys. See, I think a good steak, you just barbecue it. You don't want sauces or condiments to overtake the taste. You want to rare steak. You want to enjoy it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean,
definitely. But
I
I
mean,
think
it's
the,
just like Balls Deep here says, a little salt and pepper. That's about all it would need.
but well, I have to say, on my last hunting trip with my brother, he brought a friend of his who brought like 10 or 20 pounds of beef that was just below Kobe beef in like quality level. I don't even want to think about how much he paid for this, but he slow roasted it um, over a spit with the wood that burning down in temperature, and
Yep.
that was there was no seasonings, no nothing. It was just straight the meat, and it tasted like bacon almost, and it just melted in your mouth. It was like it wasn't even real. It was so fucking good. So you know, if different strokes for different folks, but I think
Well,
a lot
the
of the
thing
steaks.
about the Kobe beef, or they're similar, is the fat content in it. And as anybody who cooks, fat is flavor.
Well,
Yes.
whatever. I'm just saying. My mind was blown by beef, which it hasn't in a long time. I can't even think the last time I've eaten beef that tasted as just absolutely wonderful as that.
You know what? Sometimes you don't want to overcook it. The worst thing you do is get premium steak and some idiot cooks it too long.
Oh yeah, makes it a little tough.
Nothing worse than that, don't you think?
Definitely, you don't want shoe leather for steak.
Exactly.
Or an expensive steak. You don't want to. What do you think of you could get that powder, powder which tenderizes the meat softener? What's that?
No, no.
What's that called?
Meat tenderizer.
Meat tenderizer, yeah.
The chemical, or what is it?
I
can't
think
think
it's a
of the
type of
chemical.
salt.
Yeah.
The thing is that most of the cuts that we're offered in the store are really even the high dollar cuts are, the beef is just of a certain
No, but I normally get
quality
dog
level,
food cuts. I get the dog food cuts.
That's when you
Yeah.
get the crock pot.
We got a super
Yeah.
chat. Yeah, I don't know. $2. AC3. What sport do the Boston Celtics play? Baseball. Baseball.
No, you got that one wrong, Arch.
Basketball.
Basketball. Basketball. There you go.
Yeldon. Yeah, I don't know. Says answer my super chat. Maybe you missed one, Arch.
Who said that?
Somebody in the
No, he
chat
got it.
is. Oh, did he get it? Okay. Somebody in the chat said.
Came back to that.
Okay, cool.
Has there ever been a time in history where people said it's so cheap to buy a house? I think there has
I know,
been.
right?
The people didn't buy houses. They were so cheap they didn't invest in them. They didn't buy them.
Well, before the big housing market crash here in America, I mean, your 16-year-old kid could walk in and walk out with a house.
Here we go. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, can you please explain how Pod 51 works for Mike the Snake, as he will be sharing a room with you at the pod? Basically, Mike, if you want to do a piss at night, you can wee into the sink, or you can use the communal bathroom.
Okay.
It's like a delicatessen. Have you been to a delicatessen?
Of course.
In the morning, you grab a ticket, and that's your chance to use the toilet and have a shower and a shave.
Wow.
And they start calling the numbers out. It starts at 5:30 and it ends about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
I might like do some investigating and find maybe if there's a train I can hop on and zing out of town a little ways to a Motel 6 somewhere, not that far away that it's a hassle. And then, I would just have a little.
Just hang on, I'm going to check something.
Probably cost a lot less, too.
Are you going now? Oh, Nathan's going too. Yeah. No one's home? No one's home yet. Okay. How long are you going shopping for? I'll leave just before 12. I just lock up then. Okay. See you. Love you. I gotta tell you, Mike, would you go to a Motel 6?
Sure.
In New York, they're not Motel 6s, they're Motel 600.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know that song, $7 a night? There aren't any hotel rooms in Hollywood for $7 a night anymore. That was 1970. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Those days are fucking gone. Let me tell you, Mikey. The watch hobby, you know why I can tell you it's dying? Let me tell you what's happened. See, all these fuckwit collectors, the speculators, they moved in. If you go to a Rolex AD, there's nothing left. There's nothing to buy. They still pretend it's like the old days. Oh, sir, it's a journey. You know what? It's not a fucking journey, okay? Let me give you the drum, Mikey. It's not a fucking journey, okay? This is absolute consumer bullshit. Can I say that to you, Mike? I'm going to tell you the truth. It's consumer bullshit, okay? Okay?
I believe you, Arch. I believe you.
It's all consumer bullshit, okay? And I got to tell you honestly, Mike, the days of buying these things, selling them for more, it's over. It's over, Mikey. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think it's a hobby. Yeah, people love the hobby, but it's no longer an investment. You know, the investment side of things has turned, okay? And I got to be honest with you. I love the hobby. Love the pontiff. But, Mike, what do we do if this hobby's dying on us, Mike? What do we do?
You ride this train till the fucking wheels come off. This is what you do.
Yeah. What do you reckon? What should we do? You know, what do we do, Mike? What do we do? You tell me what we do. What do we do? You tell me what we do.
Arch,
okay?
I don't claim to have the answers, man. I don't know exactly.
Man, the amount of LSD and mushrooms you've done, you need to have the answers to everything. You know the meaning of life, Mike.
Well,
Come on, man.
I thought I did a couple of times. You got a super chat here, Arch.
We got a super chat. We got a super chat. You betcha we got super chats. We got super chats, and they are going crazy today because we want support. Last hurrah on YouTube. We got to support. We got Patel Philippe, $5. Mike the Snake, would you go to Herman's piano concert in New York City with AC3 this year? Herman's giving out free tickets to Archie's companion to the show.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be honored.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. Herman's a lovely guy. Mike the Snake, I want to talk to you. Mike?
Yes, sir.
Would you, tell me this, would you, if me and you wanted to be ultimate bachelor pads, right? We rent a 3-bedroom place. We get cool cars. I'll get the 840i Cabriolet. You get yourself a new Carrera Porsche. None of this old vintage shit. The women don't appreciate old vintage. They want new, okay?
All right, well, I'll go along with
Carrera.
this for fun.
And
Sure.
I want to say to you, man, we get nice watch, gold watch each. I'll get the JLC. You can wear the
get a-
Breguet. I'll let you
okay,
wear the Breguet. Right?
Okay. I was gonna say I'd get a gold overseas blue
Yeah.
300.
And what do we do, man? We just get a nice apartment in LA. See, we could really
rent a puppy from somebody and just go for a walk, man.
I got to tell you, there's so many things in life I want to do, Mike.
You and me both, Arch. And I think as you're realizing, you realize I'm what 8 years your elder.
Yes.
Time it's about now starts to exponentially increase in speed, and you'll find you think back about something like it was last year, and it was actually a fucking decade ago. And that will start happening.
Well, I'm starting to find that I look back a year ago, and it's actually 4 or 5 years ago.
Exactly. So that just sends home to me to make every day everything you can out of every day.
JD's got the mushrooms. JD, I'm looking forward to seeing you in Sydney. We're getting the road trip. We're on the road trip soon. I'm going down to Sydney and Canberra and Melbourne. That's where we're going. That's what I'd like to do. We got Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, the patrons of the dim sum spot thought Mike the Snake was Don Johnson after all the phones were pulled out to record him autographing memorabilia. AC3, the patrons of the dim sum spot thought Mike the Snake was John Johnson after all the phones were pulled out to record him autographing memorabilia. There we go. Look at that. I got to tell you, yes. Man, you got to tell you what. Would you get a Chevy Impala? Were they a good car? Chevy Impala, late 60s Chevy Impala. Mike's just tied up at the moment. He's muted, but we'll get back to Mike. We'll get an opinion.
Early 60s Impalas, most stuff. But later Impalas were also very cool. You just as long as they were two-door. But yeah, the 62 Impala, man, that's like one of the ultra classics. It's got the big wings and
I just got a message from Whiskey Reaper. He sent me a steak photo. I'm just going to pull this up, Mike. You tell me what you think of this. This is fucking sexy. And he tells me this here. Come on, Whiskey Reaper, jump on the stream. Come on the stream now and talk to us about this steak here.
It looks cooked.
He says, Whiskey Reaper says, this is USDA choice rib eye. What does USDA mean?
United States Department of Agriculture. USDA.
Is that a little bit overdone? How do you feel? Is that nice? I like the onions. Really nice onions there.
Yeah. Personally, if I cooked it, there'd be pink in the center, but everybody cooks their taste to their liking. So some people like their steaks well done.
I know exactly what you're saying. How well done do you like your steaks?
I don't like them bleeding, but I like definite, like, pink in the center, nicely seared on the outside, and uh, nice and soft. Not a chew fest. You know.
Yes. Yes.
But I have steak probably once a year, twice a year. The rest of the time, I'm just eating kind of mediocre, easily bachelor kind of food,
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're saying, Mike. The thing you've got to remember is there's many interesting things in this world here, okay, Mike? And one of the things about good steak is less is more. You don't want to overdo it. You understand? If you overcook the thing, it's not going to be as good. You don't want to, if you overcook the fucking thing, it's going to be shit, okay? This is the whole thing. This is the whole thing about premium foods. Less is more. Sometimes the more you do, the bigger the fuck up. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, like that steak that my friend slow cooked for us while we were out on a hunt. He was playing chef, and that meat was just literally the best beef I've ever eaten. He said it was one step below Kobe as far as like cost, and I'm not sure if it was Japanese or not, but
Yeah.
it was special beef, and he knew how to cook it just
How much
right.
did you eat of it?
We ate it the whole weekend.
I got another photo that's just been sent in by the Reaper.
You got
I'm gonna
super
bring
chat
this
as well.
Got another photo from the Reaper. He sent me another photo. Tell me what you think of this, Mike. What do you think of this? I think this is probably more tasty. Rib
Let's
on the
see.
bone. What do you think of that?
USDA
Prime Picana. What's a picana? What's picana? Oh no, sorry, that was the USA ribeye. The other one was Prime Picana. The other photo I had was what's picana? What's picana?
I couldn't tell you, Arch. I'm not a steak expert.
Nice bit of salad there. I like a salad after to go with the steak. You want salad to go with it. Salad and steak. Nothing wrong with a bit of meat talk on the show there. Guys, I want to ask you something. Is the watch hobby dead? Is it dying? Is it over? Is it fucked? Is it cactus? Is it fuctus fucti from the Greek? And I got to tell you, I think things are slowing down a bit. People aren't buying anywhere near as much. The speculators are getting out. You understand, Mike?
Oh,
They're out of here. Okay? They're out of here. Okay? And I got to be honest with you. They honestly, that's not true in the least. Do you understand?
Archie got a super chat from Patel, I think.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Patel. $5. Mike the Snake. As a Canadian, I was quite taken aback by the warning across California telling me the air I breathe and the water I drink may kill me, man.
Yeah.
Talking about.
In California, even if you're like a grocery store, and something in the back, one of your floor cleaning machines, has some sticker like that says this contains something that may cause cancer. California is required to put those stickers everywhere, and so you go everywhere you go. 7-Eleven, gas stations, restaurants, grocery stores, they will all have those stickers now. And it's just unfortunate. It's just California, man. California.
I don't like this. Look at this. Yeah, Ryan J. O'Fry. You can low and slow barbecue cheap steak like round steak and make it melt in your mouth. those temps also activate enzymes that break down protein on rubbery steak. I fucking hate rubbery steak. Oh, fuck, I hate that rubbery steak. Let me ask you something. If you had a choice of, you could have a BMW 840i. However, every time you had steak, it had to be rubbery.
Arch, which would you prefer, a rubbery steak or a rubber chicken?
Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Very well done, Mikey. I got to tell you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
It's an honor to have you always on these streams. Do you think the watch hobby is going to die? What do you think? What do you think's going to happen, Mike?
I think just the scuttlebutt, is what I basically hear here and within the people that I know that I talk to from the Archverse, basically. It just sounds like it's on a down slump. But it just like there was a bubble, I think there's going to be a bottom, and then they're going to probably bounce back a bit, not like a bubble like before, but I think it will survive just fine. Because there's stupid people out there like me that are going to buy the same watch 3 times over. But that's just, me and what I do. But yeah.
Yeah, I buy the same shit over and over, Mike. I do that all the time.
Yeah. Well,
that's not just you, Mike.
I'll be on my 5th Submariner if I purchase another one. And
I had one in a bike accident. That doesn't count.
What's that?
You lost one in a bike accident.
Yeah, that and the other one in a fire. 2 in a fire, actually, and 2 sea dwellers in the fire. But yeah, having to rebuild my collection now, I've just got my Speedy, and that's definitely just not enough.
You say you lost them in the fire. Did you actually find them in the fire? Or was the fire so hot there was nothing to be found?
There was nothing. There was nothing taller than 3 inches. They're 90-mile-an-hour winds, so.
No, but I mean the watches. Was the metal melted? Could you find the watches?
There was no metal.
Did you try and look for them?
No. Well, yeah, of course, but there was nothing left of anything. It was utter destruction. Just so no. So anyways, those are gone. But now that I'm rebuilding my collection, I've got my Speedy. And of course, the next, basic purchase is going to be a sub, and we
got a super chat. Ryan J.O. Frey, $2. Been a long time for my dad, the God of all time. Miss you. Yes, that's very kind there. We got Hoff on Smash. Hello, Hoffmeister. How are you?
What up, fellas? I don't mean to.
Hoff, I found a dream car. I've fallen in love, Hoff.
You never responded back to me. Did you see that link I sent you on WhatsApp?
Oh, yeah. That was the Gucci Cadillac.
Yeah, how cool is that?
I saved it for the show, Mikey. Mikey, just wait. I want to show you the coolest car I've ever seen in my life. That car is so fucking cool. It is
Did you read Ryan Joffrey's super chat correctly? They're saying in chat, been a long time for my dad, the GOAT. Miss you?
Yes, we read that.
And we got another.
And Patel says, I missed one above that there. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, is your entire collection always for sale? Or is there a watch you will never sell? We got Doc. Doc, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Wait, I thought you were pulling something up.
Yeah, no, Arch. Jesus Christ. Hi, Hoff. How you doing, buddy?
What up, Mikey? How are you?
I'm doing good, man.
How's it going, Mikey? How's it going, Hoff?
Hey, dog. It's going okay.
Well, while he's gone, unless you guys have something more to talk about specifically, I thought I'd come on just to mention that one of the most exotic foods I'd ever eaten when I wasn't vegetarian was fruit bat. And it tasted as if it tasted like it had been marinated in a fruit sauce. And I had to ask, like, hey, how is this cooked? And what kind of sauce is this? And all this kind of stuff. And then they said, oh, there's no sauce on it or nothing. It's just boiled.
Oh, and where does one encounter such a meal?
Oh, it was a Guamanian feast. It's a delicacy in Guam.
Okay.
Had some very close personal friends that were Guamanian, and they actually thought that. In fact, it was kind of funny because it was actually one of my mom's friends, and they thought that they were sisters. And I guess my mom kind of looked a little bit Guamanian or whatever. I don't know. And so everybody.
Is that what you call people from Guam? Guamanian?
As far as I know.
Oh, I've never.
Yeah, that's one of those toughies. Guamian?
Yeah. No, it's not Guamian for sure. It's definitely not Guamian.
I know. I was fucking around.
But yeah, no, it's just that I only caught some of the show going in and out until I got off work here. And you guys were talking about whether you want to have your stuff, marinated or not marinated. Do you want to have the steak raw? Do you want to just put a little salt and pepper on it like Shot does? And I just thought I'd tell that story because it really did taste like it was marinated in something special. And the problem is that you can't get your hands on fruit bat.
But who knows what type of fruit they ate? It's almost like they could have been fermented in fruit.
Well, they probably were. I mean, that's what I was told is that the bat, because a lot of the bats will eat largely insects, I think, as everybody knows. But apparently these bats were more into fruit. I don't know.
The fruit bats are huge, and like 3 million or something come all flying out of this huge cave every night, and they're like as big as a buzzard wingspan wise. They're 3-4 foot wingspan.
They're big, but most of that is not really edible. I mean, when it's in a soup, it
and that's where that
flavors
vigilante stays, right?
The vigilante?
Yeah.
I might be misunderstanding.
I'm joking. Bat cave.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if they use fruit bats, all those bats flying around would be hitting everybody so hard it'd be knocking them over. Like getting hit by seagulls.
Woozy brings up a good point. Is the bat what made you turn vegetarian?
Well, that was something I ate as a teenager, and I also liked steaks. I liked my steaks marinated as well. So I started cooking my own steaks as a mid-teen, I would actually marinate it overnight in either Worcestershire sauce or some other sort of interesting sauce, and I just would do it overnight in the fridge, and then cook it up. And I thought it was delicious that way.
Yeah, that's an easy cheat code when you're young. Just marinate the shit out of everything.
And it may have been that, I didn't grow up rich, so it may have been that they weren't the prime cuts that you guys are talking about and being that you're used to or whatever, where you don't have to put
I just joined the show seconds before you, Doc, so I don't know.
Oh, well, they were talking about...
Say this to you, Curly. Let me say this to you guys.
Curly.
I want to tell you guys something.
I think he's having a flashback.
I want to show you the coolest car I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I thought this was food talk. It's car talk? Sorry about that. I got confused.
We had an audible.
I was thoroughly confused.
Okay, have a look at this. Is sent to me by Hofmeister. Have a look at this. I'm going to run this.
Look at this Gucci, an official Gucci Fleetwood collab.
It's a
Remember-
Cadillac, though. It's a Cadillac.
It's like
No,
a
but this
seven-
is a factory collab. Remember back, Arch was showing all these
Yes.
advertisements. It was like Gucci, Bill Blass, Bally's.
This is a good limousine.
That's a Fleetwood there, huh?
Yeah, Fleetwood stretch limo. Look at that
I think it's
opulence.
factory stretch, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know that's much safer to ride in than aftermarket stretch limos.
Can you imagine Arch pulling up to watch time in that baby?
Oh man. You'd
What
have to have a black car in front of him and a black car behind him.
Yeah.
You know,
You definitely need SUVs
Patel
following.
Philippe, $5. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3. Oh, we did that one. We've got another super chat here. Is my entire collection for sale, or is there a watch I never sell? Let me tell you what I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell the Paddock, the Bluesy, Explorer 2, Speedy, Breguet, and I love this Master Compressor too. I love it.
Hey, Arch, I seen you showing a different JLC earlier in the program.
I was offered a swap.
For the
I
Master
was
Compressor to that one?
Yeah, so I was offered if I could, I swapped this plus 2,000 Aussie, and I could get this.
but then you found both models on Hodinkee selling for the same price.
A Chrono 24 selling
Chrono
the same
24.
price.
Yeah.
So
What do you think?
I certainly prefer this design-wise, aesthetically.
It's a 2-register, no date, simple, cleaner.
It's more elegant, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
And it kind of diversifies. It's not as one-to-one as your Breguet and JLC are at the moment.
Yep.
Now we've got another super chat here. Patel Philippe, $5. AC3, give half on Smash.
Half a smash.
3 good reasons why you would never buy an Audemars Piguet ever again. They're delicate, expensive service, and I can't afford it.
All
I have never
reasonable.
heard anybody call you half a smosh before.
No, that's what Marcelo calls me, half a smash.
Now, I want to show you
It's
something.
pretty amazing.
Another
I tell him-
Marcelloism.
Yes.
I found my dream
By the
car
way,
yesterday.
Arch, did you get the link set up to Mookie, by the way? Someone was asking in the chat.
Yeah, but I decided to run this stream for 7 hours.
Uh-oh.
well, I'm going to be hopping off in a few. So,
All right,
I found
show us
my
this
dream
chat.
car, Huff. I found my dream car. Look at this. What do you think, Huff?
840i M Sport.
Yes. Yes.
well, it's a 640i M Sport.
They don't have a
That's an
640, mate.
What's that?
They don't have the 640. This is the 8 series.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
I
sorry,
love it.
my
The
eyesight's
crystal
bad.
knob. I always love a crystal knob. Look at
I
that.
pref-
Heated.
Oh,
Look at that.
That's right. Okay.
Napa leather. Cognac
prefer-
interior. Look
I
at that.
prefer
Huff.
I prefer my 6-speed. Sorry.
It's got the ZF 8-speed.
Yeah, because
And
it's
I
got
love
a
this
little
car 'cause
knobber.
it's got the real buttons for the air conditioning controls. It doesn't have a fucking a screen.
I'm a sucker for a real shift knob too. I hate how they're starting to just put these like little
Ah!
dip switches in the newer
I want
cars.
a proper dildo. I want a dildo to play with.
I remember when I was younger, the cool thing all the guys had in their Jeeps were the keg, on the bar kegs, they would have that screwed onto
Yes.
the shift knob.
I
Keg flags.
I prefer a dildo to play with too. Yeah.
What do you think, Hoff? Yes, no, maybe. Tell me. What do you think?
No, I think it's a very beautiful car. What kind of engine's in that?
It's got the 3-liter 6-cylinder turbo.
Okay.
Best engine, B58. That's the best engine BMW makes.
Well.
No, that is
Okay.
one of their shining jewels for sure.
No, that's the best at the moment. That's the best engine they make now, Doc.
I see.
Yeah.
I'll agree with this. The best that they make now. Yes, I'll agree with that.
Throw a
I would say
downpipe
the
and a
N-
chip into that puppy. That
the
thing's
N-
fucking moving.
The N54 twin turbo from yesteryear, I would argue, is probably a better engine, but you won't find them. They're not putting them in anything anymore.
Mike,
I think they're
B58
naturally aspirated straight six.
B58. B58's much more robust. The M54's had many problems, Mikey.
Oh, I know. I owned 2 of them. I never had any problems with mine. But
Yeah, you're lucky, Mike, but they're problematic.
This is one of those, as far as I know.
Went through my dreams. Okay, I'm working my dreams. What's my dream car? Ferrari or a Lamborghini? Then I say to myself, you know what? Fuck that. The maintenance is a killer. Let's go for an Audi RS. Okay, because they got many components with Lamborghini interchangeable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I realized, fuck, hang on a minute. If you want really German reliability, go for a Porsche 911. Then I realized I can afford a Porsche 911. Let's go for a Boxster.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go for a Boxster. Then I realized I went to a dealer and actually sat in one, and I realized I'm too fucking fat. It's too low to the ground for me.
Did you ever sit in Mr. GMT's TT?
No, I did not. Then I realized something. You know what I really want?
Mm-hmm.
I want a luxury car. Bentley, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, you know what's better than a Bentley? Cabriolet? A Rolls Royce.
Well, Rolls, of course, yeah.
And then I realized the Rolls Royce, well, hang on a minute. Do you know what the
Then
service
you better have a
costs?
chauffeur.
A Bentley or a Rolls? Oh, well, I'll get two-door Cabriolet. A Bentley or a Rolls Royce, the service cost would kill me, right? And then I realized, hang on a minute. If you take the Rolls Royce to its basic route, it's basically a rejig 7 or 8 series.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to an 8 series. This here, 8 series, 4 or 5-year-old 8 series. Second hand, this was $250,000 Aussie dollars. Now it's 80,000 US. That's Aussie dollars. 80,000 US. 16,000 miles on it. This is barely run in. The plastics haven't cracked yet.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get so much good use out of it. We've got another super chat coming in. Patel Philippe, $5. Audi R8 or Corvette C8 Z06.
Did you get Ryan J. O's email? I mean, super chat? Sorry.
Let's have a look. I'm trying to find it.
The one been a long time for my dad, the goat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we got
You did that one? Okay, just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
Okay. we
So
got
which one
Patel
you going,
Philippe,
Arch? Hold on,
$2.
you didn't
missed one
answer
above.
it. You going Corvette or R8?
You know what? I tell you honestly, you'd have to go R8.
I certainly would.
Not me.
Because it's much more reliable. You know, the
Corvette
Germans,
all
I
day
tell you
long.
this. You can criticize the Germans all you like, but I think it's a better vehicle. The R8's got parts interchangeable with Lamborghini.
Well, I'm not
The
saying
Vet-
I wouldn't go R8. I'm saying that it would take me more to think about.
You know what's funny? Most like real car guys I know that love the first gen R8, by the way. They think the earliest ones are the best ones.
The Honda NSX is like that too.
You mean that the original NSX was better than the hybrid
new
one that
one?
they came out with?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's.
It's more the original NSX.
I know
with the
you're
pop-up
talking about the late
headlights.
90s one, right?
Yeah, that thing
Actually,
is
early
that thing is
90s. Early
absolute
90s. Early
That's-
90s, half.
That's the one that gave Ferrari a scare.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
90s.
Those cars, those engines were built in clean rooms by super experts. They had titanium rods. Those cars were
Yeah.
built like to absolute like hospital room, specifications. and
Quartz
conditions.
accuracy.
Yes, the NSX was a very very special car. Aluminum body. One of the only cars I know of that was ever made with an aluminum body.
It was one of the first supercars that could be run as a daily driver.
Think about
Yeah.
that in the GTR, like what Japan was giving us in the 90s. Insanity.
But that's the reason that Ferrari had to clean up their act in terms of their durabilities.
Yeah.
Oh, Arch CCB?
CB, yes, CB, $5. He says, my wife has the 8-cylinder one. Nice car, but suspension too rigid. Mercedes and Porsche much better.
He's referring to the Audi R8.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No,
I don't-
he's referring to this 8 Series. Because
Okay.
there
Yes,
is
he
no 8-cylinder version.
His wife's got an 850. She's got an 850. That's an amazing car.
Okay.
And
But you're used to the BMW ride, the M Sport. If you like the M Sport you're in now, it'll have a similar stiff suspension.
yeah, it's the funny thing is so much stuff in the 8 Series is in my car. Like the steering wheel's basically the same, except I don't have heated wheel. All of the knobs and technology, it's all carried across.
I've never been in a Porsche that was softer than a BMW. I don't understand that.
Yeah, me neither. Patel, Arch, you better load up some clips.
Patel, best sounding V.
Oh, did we lose him?
I think he's frozen. Best sounding V10.
Porsche Carrera GT can run 2 clips. These clips. I'm trying to find it.
I know which one I like. I like that LFA. The Carrera is cool too, of course.
Yeah. There was rumors they were going to come back out with an LFA, right?
I agree. The LFA sounds amazing, but the sound coming out of the latest Carrera GTs, even though it's not singing to 20,000 RPM or sounding like it, they're singing the sweetest song. If you listen to them going down the track and you listen to the new Carrera, the GT3s and GT2s.
I think the LFA is destined to be a classic that's sort of, I don't know, it's undervalued currently, even though it is an expensive car, but I think it's undervalued and it's going to go up. And I wish I could get my hands on one.
That's north of 100 G's, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, if you could grab one now, it'd be
That was a
good
V10?
move.
I got to be honest with you. I
Yeah.
think the LFA, the LC 500, that's an amazing car. Forget the LFA, that's a fantasy car. But I think
Yeah,
the
but
LC
that's what we're talking
500
about.
Those are the options we were given.
The Carrera GT is pretty much a fantasy car. too.
Exactly. You don't get
this
your hands on one of
BMW,
those.
you can compare it to an LC 500. It's probably the Lexus has got the naturally aspirated, one of the last naturally aspirated V8s in
No,
existence.
Patel, I thought it was just me. They both say Lexus. Both got 4 wheels.
They're a little bit like each other, and they come from the same
the
manufacturer.
LFA and
It's
the
like
LC
comparing
500
Arch's
are
3
nothing like
Series
each
to like
other.
the Le Mans.
Yes. Yes, he's right. He's right. But, I can only get excited about what I can afford, okay?
No, I'm with you, Arch. I always love attainable aspirations.
Exactly.
Well
CB,
put.
$5.
It sounds a little bit like lowered expectations, but anyway.
Panamera Turbo S, best suspension in the class, riding on cloud.
That has the airbag suspension like my car.
Well, and clearly, a Panamera is, even though it's a Porsche, I don't know if I'd call it a sports car anymore. You know, it's more of a luxury car at that point. I'm just glad they made it look nice in this current generation of Panamera.
Yeah,
That first generation Panamera was hideous.
Have grown on me, I have to admit.
Well, but I mean, the first generation, the rear end was just humongous. It just, you know, and trust me, I mean, I don't have a problem with a fat ass, but I mean, that was just ridiculous. So
we all like a fat ass, that's for sure.
But I mean, it looked as if it was just like two different designers making two different cars, and then they just slammed them together at the B pillar. It just didn't match up. Not at all.
Yeah.
You know? The newest Panamera, now they cleaned it up nicely.
By the way, I got a jet in a sec, but the one thing I have to say is my dreams were shattered this week when Audi announced, you know, they're not doing the A4s anymore. They're now moved that to the A5. It's because all their
I did not know that.
Internal combustion engines will be in odd numbers now. And anything with an even number will be, I don't know, fully electric, but at least like predominantly plug-in hybrid. And to make it even fucking worse, the S5 that they showed is the first Audi with this new Quattro Ultra transmission that they're spruiking in chassis, where it's predominantly full-time front-wheel drive and kicks in all-wheel as needed, whereas it was always a 60-40% rear-wheel drive in Quattro. So it just really shits me off that now they're putting in a front-wheel drive bias.
Do you have any kind of control on it? Is there a switch there where you can make it all-wheel when you want it?
I'd imagine so.
So I mean, maybe it's not.
But it's just, yeah. It just sucks how I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna kill fucking sedans in America.
Best suspension in the class, riding on cloud. Yes, I'd agree with that there. We got Patel Philippe, $5. Would you take a Porsche 917 or a McLaren F1 GTR? Pull them up, big boy.
I remember playing with a Hot Wheels Porsche 917 as a kid. So I'll take a 917.
Hofmeister, the days of the sedan are over, I'm afraid.
I know.
This is the 917. Yep. And the other one is the McLaren.
I know they were making a 917 Hot Wheels even as late as the 80s, 90s. F1. I don't know if they still do it.
F1 GTR.
If it's the silver one, that's a really hard choice.
What a sexy! I like that yellow one. What about that? Hey, fuck
no,
yeah.
No. Then I'd take the Porsche 917 over this.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking I need to see the front end of this car. If this is the old McLaren F1 where you sit in the
right
middle,
next to it. Look at right next to the green stripe.
It's the one where in the middle.
You sit in the middle. Yeah, this car is like an absolute groundbreaker when it.
Yeah, you sit in the middle, and then there's a row behind you for two, right?
So was the 917. It was a big win for Porsche.
Yeah, no, but that was a full-blown race car that had like a flat 8 or flat 12, whereas this is an actual street car.
Look at this. Someone saying, no way Pluto can drive a manual. My BMW E30 was manual. The Mazda Miata was manual. My Ford Mondeo, my Mazda 323, all manual.
Okay.
You know, the nice thing about manual these days is most of the car thieves don't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes, good point.
Your anti-theft device is your
that in the club.
Anti-theft for me.
That and the club are the best anti-theft devices.
Guys, I got to tell you, this is the show for today.
Okay.
Do you reckon I should be starting the show later, Hoff?
Well, are you still doing the 3 hours? I thought you were playing with going to 2. You want to still continue the 3?
3 hours I'm doing, but should I make it later? What do you think?
I mean, it's more convenient for me on the East Coast, but I don't know how that affects everyone else. You got to really look at the audience.
I think it depends on how many people you're grabbing from the UK, because
that's where it gets late.
As an example, Saad came on as a real gift, and he was up until probably, 3 or 4 a.m. his time. But
yeah, because it's 2:30 in the morning there, or 2:40 in the morning right now.
So, I think that's the real question: is do you want to get that? Do you want to grab that, or
if you go an hour earlier, then you start at 5:30. Yeah, I don't know. Why don't you play around with some times then? See.
Ultimately, you can't please all the people all the time. There's no perfect time. So it largely has to do with what works also for you.
Let's thank the people for today. We had Sam Davidson, the conductor, Sam Davidson, Rich Mitch, P. Clan, Yankee Doodle, I love you. I don't think an E-Class is really that impressive anymore. The Rancher, Patel Philippe, Neo, Patel Philippe, Will Money, Patel Philippe, Ryan J. O'Fray, Will Money, Patel Philippe, yeah, I don't know. Patel Philippe, Ryan J. O'Fray, Patel Philippe, CB, Patel Philippe, CB, Patel Philippe. I got to tell you something, Hofmeister.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He said something was happening where he was going to lose.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, guys. That's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow. I love you. See you tomorrow. Mikey, thank you so much.
And of course, everybody please hit the thumbs up.
Thank you for having me on.
Love and appreciation.
And guys, we will see how it goes. So guys, we're linking to Mookie's today. And guys, love
the other
you.
thing I'd like to say before you link over is that Curly wanted to especially do a little politics talk this weekend, I think Saturday. And Tommy sent me a message about the time. I'm looking it up. Did he tell you at all there, Archie?
No. I stay out of this stuff.
So apparently,
the least I know, the better.
Apparently, this is around noon to 1 o'clock. Of course, Saturday afternoon, and I'm assuming that's New York East Coast time. Don't know for sure which coast he's talking about, but that's the time on Saturday in the afternoon.
No worries. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow. Take it easy. I got to be honest with you. The problem is, Doc, those 8 series. Would you ever get excited over an 8 series, Doc?
You know, what I remember hearing, and this part of the reason why I got an M3, what I remember hearing was that the most reliable cars from BMW were the ones that they knew the best, which were their 3 series, and you start branching into these other models and they get a few more bugs in them. And the 8 series was known to have some bugs, little things that end up leading to bigger things and repairs and all that kind of stuff. I love my M3. I haven't had any major repairs, knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Over 100,000 miles right now. I'm all right.
Yes, I got to tell you, I would. I'm looking at keeping my car for 10 years. Okay, I'm not looking at changing.
That's probably smart.
I mean, it's got absolutely no value now with my car.
Well, you never
After
know,
two-
too. It may be that the value drops down and then it starts gaining. It's not an M, but it is.
The car market in Australia is like the watch market. There's an oversupply, and I can't see it really improving.
Yours isn't an
that's
M, but it's still a limited edition, right? It's a sports
It's
model.
just not really. That's standard. That's the only one they import into Australia. They're all M sports.
Oh, okay.
We don't have non-M sport. They're all M sports.
They're all M sports. Okay.
For the 330, all the 330s are M sports. Okay.
Well, part of it is you just enjoy it and then figure it out as it comes.
It is a cool car. I love it. I do love the car. I love it, and
It shows,
you know,
and you got a nice color as well, and that helps.
I took it to the mechanic to see if he could undo the fact that he reset the computer. He can't undo it, I'm afraid.
No, but I still say that whatever warranty agreement there was, it's over them performing a certain service over certain intervals. Has nothing to do with if you decide to do your own
Extra.
service in between. Extra. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That would be my argument. Yeah.
Doc, thank you so much. Thank you, Mikey. Thank you, Huff. Thank you, everybody who jumped on.
Shot was on earlier too, right?
Yes, shot in the dark. Thank you. See you later, guys. Love you, and see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.